Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience,
where we have you covered for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Blue Jays, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hi, I'm Kate Bernass, and you're watching the Samwell B12 experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Here we go again. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cincinnati Reds. And is this going to have the same outcome that we saw just the other day, or is things going to be a little different here tonight? We're hoping things are going to be a little different, but welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Karen and Ken, how's it going? Good evening. Herman, welcome in. Billy, how's it going? Welcome to the party. Welcome in, one and all. I appreciate you joining us here on, I was going to say a Monday night, but Monday has since moved on. It is Tuesday night, and boy, did we have a lot of fun yesterday. A ton of fun yesterday. Of course, it all started off with a crazy baseball game. We saw these Blue Jays and Reds go at it. Of course, the Jays blew it. The end of the game, bottom of the ninth, it was done. And then we switched over to the Toronto Argonauts and the Hamilton Tiger Cats for a little Labor Day Classic action, and that game did not disappoint. Back and forth they went, and it was an awesome game. So we had a lot of fun yesterday with a couple big games, and today it's now the Blue Jays and the Reds going at it again, and hopefully this time it's going to be a little different. For the Blue Jays, we got Springer with Lucas Guerrero Jr., Bichette, Varsho, Kirk, Schneider, Jimenez, and the new is back in town again with Keener Falafel. He is going to be back in here. Falafel going to light that ninth spot up. Happy to have him back. For the Reds, it's practically the same lineup. We got Frendel, Marty, De La Cruz, Hayes, Looks, Stewart back in, Hayes, Trevino, and McLean looking to get it done. Now, we do have a pitching change. Hey there, Beverly. We do have a pitching change. It is going to be a new starter for the Cincinnati Reds. Scotty Barlow is going to be throwing from the hill. So Barlow in pitching for the Reds. He's going to be going up against Berríos here tonight. And, you know, starting pitching has not been an issue for the Blue Jays. They've been doing a great job from their starters. It's the relievers that has been a struggle. The relievers have, well, they've let us down often, way too often, but hopefully that will not be what happens today. Hopefully the Blue Jays will be able to get the relievers into this game and get them in well. We do not want to see any more blown games. Chef, what's going on? Welcome in, dropping the heart in there. Thank you so much appreciated to you. Welcome to the stream. And oh boy, I'm nervous about this game. I'm very nervous. We need our bats to get going. We need Vladdy to get back to Vladdy's shape. We need to start seeing some long balls coming from him. Bo Bichette with a spectacular outing yesterday. I mean, he put up some great numbers. We want to see him keep it going. We need to see these Blue Jays getting back into fine form. It's a big game tonight because the Yankees and the Red Sox both are going to be in action. And of course, with the Toronto loss and the Boston win, Boston and New York both now are 2.5 games back. Remember, there was a point in time when it was 5 and 5.5 games. It is now just 2.5 games back. A huge weekend series coming up, Toronto and New York. We face Boston a little bit later on. We need to ensure that we can stay ahead of these guys. If they lose tonight, are we technically in a slump? I would call it a slump. If we lose 2 in a row to the Reds, I would call it a slump. Right now, in our last 5, we've only won 2 out of 5. So if we lose tonight, it'll only be 1 out of 5, and that's not good enough. So I think counting tonight's, if they lose, yes, it would be a slump for sure. And hopefully that is not going to be the case. Alexander, how's it going? Welcome in. And again, wherever you're watching, make sure you hit that like button for us. Tap that thumbs up, tap that screen, hit that follow, hit that subscribe. We want to make sure that you're a part of the action as we go. Yankees girl, how's it going? Go Reds. Go Reds. She wants those Jays to go down. Yankee girl, thank you so much for joining in. Yankees are in action tonight, as is Boston. Yankees, they are going to be going toe to toe with the Houston Astros. That one kicks off about 8:10, and Boston going to be going against the Guardians. That one about 6:45. We'll certainly be keeping a look on both of those games going on. We got, of course, a little ticker just above our head if you're watching over on the full stream, and we got a new ticker we're trying out. I built this the other day, so it's a little small, but we got that going on. We're going to be keeping an eye on it. Eli, how's it going? Welcome in. Archie, what's going on? Go Chase, go. Hopefully they will get going, Archie. Hopefully they certainly do, but thanks for coming in and joining us here tonight. And as mentioned, Keener Falefa making his return to the Blue Jays. Nice to see him in here, and what's he going to do? This is somebody who the Jays kind of traded. They moved him away. They bring him back, claiming him off waivers. A good utility player. He's going to get in here this season. For those that don't know, 401 at-bats, scored 40 runs, 106 hits, only 1 home run, 35 RBIs, 15 stolen bases, though, comes in with a 2.64 ERA. IKF gonna look to do some damage. He's not really gonna do much damage, but he gives us a decent clutch bat, and that's what we need right now. We got to get this mojo working. Hey Irene, good evening, welcome in. Hope everyone had a good start to your week. If you have youngsters, or if you're yourself or a youngster and today was your first day back at school, or you're the parent or grandparent of somebody who went back to school, I hope it was a resounding success. I hope the first day of school jitters weren't too bad and everybody got in, was safe, and have some good teachers. And to the teachers that are about to start the marathon of teaching, yet again, we wish you the best of luck and hope you have a great, great year. Okay, who's the best team in the major leagues? Eli wants to know. Well, that is up for debate because it really depends on what you judge being the best in the league. Is it purely based off number of wins? Well, then it would be Detroit in the American League, or it would be Milwaukee in the National League. Milwaukee with 85 wins, Detroit with 80 wins. So it really depends on what you define as what makes you the best team in baseball. The Dodgers would be in that conversation, the Yankees, the Blue Jays, lots of great teams, and that conversation is one that can be debated for some time. Hey Raymond, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome into the party. We're getting things set, waiting for the first pitch. It's 6:40, so the first pitch going to be here moments away. Like we said, at 2.5 games back are the Yankees and the Red Sox. So every game matters right now, and the Blue Jays need to get things going. Every single time the starters come out and we see the relievers come in, we kind of hold our breath. If Hoffman's coming in at the end, we can't even watch. If Little is making his way in, we kind of turn our backs. We don't want to see. The Blue Jays pen has really been a bit of a challenge so far, and they're looking to correct that. And as we move into the playoffs, that is something that we're going to be watching very closely, is how the Blue Jays manage the pen and how things are going to play out, because that could be very dangerous. Is Raleigh winning the MVP? Well, right now, listen, he's having a spectacular year. 50 home runs. He's just ahead of Schwarber. Absolutely wild. He's not leading in RBIs, however. He is certainly up there on that list. So it's questionable. Is he the MVP? We'll have to wait and see. Some could make that case. He's leading in home runs, so maybe he should be. Seattle, though, only 73 wins on the year. Is he the reason that they're winning? Would they be worse off without him? Sure. I would argue Bo Bichette right now is a leading candidate for MVP. Why? Well, Bo Bichette is not leading in games played. He's not leading in at-bats, but he's leading in hits. He's leading in doubles, and he's top category all the way across. And of course, with the averages, he's third in averages. So I would argue right now, Bo Bichette is making a pretty good case to be that MVP. Raymond is calling it Blue Jays going to win 8-3. Wouldn't that be nice? Hopefully that is the case. We would certainly love to see the Blue Jays put a whooping on like that, of course. Yankees girl would not be so excited to see that. And I hope we're going to have a lot of fun. Now, if you're a Blue Jays fan, if you're a Reds fan, a Yankees fan, whoever you're cheering for, we want you to cheer in the chats. We want you to have a lot of fun with it. We just ask that you be respectful, and we'll get along just fine. All right, it's time to kick off this game. Time for the first pitch coming up at 6:42. Is he going to get it off before 6:43? No, 6:43 is going to be the first pitch, and it's going to be in there as a strike. So this game is officially underway. Georgie Springer, who's DHing, he's going to take that first pitch in for a strike. Now, the sun is kind of coming down, and it is posing a little bit of issues. Oh, and this one comes in low, almost hit him in the knee. Springer got the average up to 300 now. You're a Mariners fan. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, that makes sense. So, yeah, Cal is definitely in that conversation. 1-1 the count to Bichette. Oh, he's going to golf this one. It's sailing high to left field, to the wall. See ya later. Springer, first at bat is a home run dinger, and the Blue Jays are up 1-0. Are you kidding me? That's how you start the ball game. 388 feet. Wow, it's a Springer-dinger. A Springer-dinger to start this game. 1-0 Blue Jays. That's a great start. Oh, yes. That is exactly what we needed to see. Woo, we have a ton of ironing to do. Thank you, Beverly. Appreciate it. Dallas, what's going on? Springer sends it over the wall. Lucas coming in, and it is a very empty stadium. Very empty stadium. Nathan Lucas hitting 256, is hitting in the second spot here tonight. Coming up behind Springer. Taking this one high inside. Going to be a ball. 1-1 is the count. Georgie Springer, 25th home run. Woo-wee. That was a beauty. That was absolutely spectacular. That is how you start a ball game, folks. Here's a pitch. Lucas is going to send this one for a ride. It's not that deep. It is deep, and it's caught in center field. Hey, Richard, what's going on? I've timed my arrival well. Hoping for a Blue Jays win. Today is your 59th birthday, Richard. A very, very happy birthday to you. I'm not going to sing, but a happy birthday, Richard. Very happy birthday. Let's see if this will work. Trying this new little tool. Do we get a little birthday redemption? Ooh, this pitch to Vladdy is going to be wide. Oh no, is it not going to work through here? Boo. Boo. If somebody in the chat can try ! redeem birthday. Won't work through my little chat tool. That's unfortunate. Ryan says it's also my birthday. Oh, lots of birthdays. Happy birthday. Ray's Crossland, happy birthday to you as well. Pitch to Vladdy down at outside. 3-0. It's going to go to the count now. Let's go Blue Jays, Irene. Let's do it. Mega, how's it going? Thank you, Beverly. Let's see if it'll work for you. Didn't work in my little chat box. This pitch inside, 4 pitches to Vladdy, and Vladdy is going to walk. And Eli, tomorrow's your birthday. Lots of birthdays going around. It's not working. Oh, boo. Boo. All right, well, I'll have to take a look at that. Let's take a look if we do it over here. Blue Jays crushing it. Here comes Bo Bichette. Low for ball 1. Vladdy on first, 1 out. The Blue Jays Off to a nice start, which is pretty sweet. Here's the 1-0 up high. Bo taking that. That's going to be a strike, but no, doesn't get the call. Wow, 2-0. What's up, Prep? Prep dropping the cakes in with the birthdays today and tomorrow. Lots of birthdays. Here's the 2-0 in the dirt. 3-0 to Bo now. We will be live tomorrow for the conclusion of this series, so have no fear. We will be here. And if you are just coming in, if you're watching along, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe as well. Bichette is set. The 3-0 misses outside. Back-to-back walks. 2 on with 1 out. First inning starting to look a little good. What happened to Little Mega? Little stunk. He was not good. Do you think the Blue Jays will win the East? So I think they will, yes, but it is going to be a tough test. They have a lot of very difficult games coming up, and they have to get their reliever situation under control. I think they'll hang on to it. At the end of the day, I think they will. Down low again to Varsho as Varsho's stepping up here. Carson, what's going on? Welcome in. Appreciate it, buddy. Springer Dinger opens up the game. Blue Jays with Vladimir Guerrero and Bo Bichette both on base. Back-to-back walks. This one in the dirt. 2-0 is the count now. 3-game series against the Yankees will be a big one. It is going to be a massive one. A massive one. And that is something, you know, we'll know a lot. We will know a lot. Well, the Mariners make it. It's going to be close for them. The Mariners just ahead of Texas. I don't think Kansas City will make a push, but it's Texas they have to be afraid of. Urisi's what's going on. Welcome in. 2-1 the count to Varsho. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Evens it up at 2-2. 2-2. Hey, Brandon, what's going on? Welcome in. Jays looking decent right now to get things started here. Here's a pitch in the dirt. 3-2. Full count now to Varsho. Springer opened it up with a home run. We have back-to-back walks, which brought us to where we are here. Taking a look. Right guy, what's going on? Big Jays fan. He's going to foul this one off. Piffy is the Jays logo. Anyways, you like the Jays or the Reds? Jays all the way. Jays all the way. Right guy, I love the Jays logo in there. Looks good. Come on, Jason, let's go. Outside, ball 4, 3 straight walks. 3 straight walks. That's the way. We like it. That's okay. It was a little low. I was slouching. It was a little low. And all right, we got a mound visit already. A little mound visit coming out. The Blue Jays getting the good eyes looking. Like to see the eyes. They're watching their pitches. They're making some good choices. Great job by the Blue Jays. That's exactly, whoops, that's not what we need to do. Let's try that. Hey, Hopton, what's going on? Welcome in. Hello, welcome back. Bases loaded for Captain Clutch, Mr. Kirk. What's Kirky going to do? Hey, Hockey, welcome in. What is Kirky going to do here? Bases loaded. Great opportunity for him. Great opportunity. He's 366 with the bases loaded. Can we really blow this game up? First pitch in there, first strike. How long have you been a Jays fan for? Well, since the beginning of time. No, all my life I've been a Blue Jays fan, on and off. There were some tough years in there. At least your Buckeyes won. There you go. There you go. Here's the 0-1. Kirk hits this one hard. Straight away center field. On the run. It's over the head. It hits and off the wall. Going to turn around. Vladdy's going to score. Bo Bichette is going to turn. Kirk is going for 3. Kirk is going for 3. He slides. He's safe. Captain Clutch is in there with a triple. Alejandro Kirk with a triple. Cleans the bases. 4-0 Blue Jays. Kirk with a triple. Hit that one hard. Almost a grand salami. Wow. That's right. Let's go. Hey, Rob, what's up? Welcome in. Kirk sends this one all the way straightaway center field. A one-hopper off the wall. Vladdy scores. Bo scores. Varsho is motoring it. He scores. And there is Kirk sliding in for the triple. Outstanding, sir. Wow, 3 ribbies with that triple. Unreal. And we got Schneider coming up to bat here. Schneider's coming up. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, we got a review. We got a review. Thank you for the follow. So let's see. What is the review gonna be? Here's the throw. Yeah, he's out. He's out. He's out, unfortunately. Coin case, howdy, what's going on? So Kirk is going to be out. They review it. He was tagged on the slide. The umpire was kind of on the back side of the third baseman, so he didn't see the tag applied. When they review it, they overturn it, and he's out. But he still picks up 3 RBIs, gets credit with the double, tried to stretch it for a triple, and the Jays are up 4-0. We're here in the top of the first inning, 2 outs. Poppy, hello, Poppy. Where have you been? Why can't they play like this every game? That is the question. Let's see what Schneider can do. The Schnei guy, 252. What a first inning. 0-2, 2 outs, down in the dirt. 1-0. I am Canadian, right guy. Yes, from the Toronto area. In and around the big TO. Schneider with one of the best stashes in Major League Baseball. One could argue even better than Austin Matthews' stash. Here's the pitch up high. Can even the count up at 2-2. Ribs, garlic. Oh, Dallas. Ribs. Yes, they do. They need to win this one for sure. Here's a pitch. Going to be fouled back. Schneider going to stay alive. Oh boy, didn't expect the game to start off this way. Did not expect it. At least the Argo game. The Argo game was so good, Mega. We went out for dinner afterwards, and that's all we were talking about with the people we were with. This one is going to be fouled back. Schneider staying alive. I'm from small town Perry Sound. Yeah, I know Perry Sound. I've heard of it before. Only like 8,000 people. So it's nice and quiet. 2-2, 2 outs, 4-0 Blue Jays. And he's going to miss outside. Goes to full count. 3-2. Good eye by Schneider, not chasing. Just hanging on. Hey, Onyx, what's up, buddy? Here's the 3-2. Fouls this one back. Keeping it going. Barlow, 30 pitches already in this inning. 30 pitches he's thrown. That is wild. Thank you for hitting those likes. Keep tapping those likes. Hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that follow and hit that subscribe. Here's a 3-2. He's going to foul it off again. Big battle here. Big pitching battle. Love to see this one. What do you have? 8, 9? Crazy. Good stuff. Trying to eat a box of stuffing. Beverly's going all out. Pitch, and this is going to be hit hard. Foul yet again. Live, laugh, love. It is 4-0 Blue Jays. Who's your favorite player? Right now on the Blue Jays, I really like Addison Barger. He's the guy who's got me cheering the most. He's in a little bit of a slump right now, but he's my guy. Another pitch, swing and a miss. He's going to be struck out. Good battle there. Real good pitching battle. Pitching, hitting battle. But the Blue Jays, they jump ahead to start this game 4-0. Why didn't our scoreboard update? Why is our scoreboard not updating? Why doesn't it want to update for us? Just one of those things, I imagine. Oh, yes. All the widgets are very, very slow. See, this is what happens on the day back to work after a holiday. Even the computers like to be slow. But it's 4-0 Blue Jays. A great start. Thank you for hitting that sub. I appreciate that. Very, very much so. Coming up, we got Friedel, Marty, and De La Cruz going to get things going for the Reds. We'll see how the Blue Jays pitching is going to do. Berríos, he's going to come out to get this one going. Just earn yourself a like and a new subscriber. Right, guy, thank you kindly. We appreciate that. As we look to grow. Yes, Bo Bichette started this game, or Bo Bichette, excuse me. Springer started the game with a Springer dinger. I think it was the second or third pitch he faced. Knocked that one out of the park. It was outstanding. All right, sounds good, Rise. Appreciate you hanging out, and we'll see you again later. We got lots coming up over the next couple of weeks. There we go, lighting the lamp. Thank you so much, Dennis, hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. We got lots going on. We've been tinkering with dates. You can see lots of chicken scratch on the paper. We've been putting our schedule together for September as the NHL is going to get things going in just a couple of weeks. So we'll be watching the Jays down the stretch. We'll be watching some preseason hockey. We got lots going on in the world of Toronto sports as we're going to bring this one over and get things set as Berríos takes the mound. He's 9-5 with a 3.95 ERA. Going to look to move to pick up his 10th win in the Jays. Certainly giving him some offense. Oh yes, Rye Guy, huge NHL fan. Love my hockey. Landry, how's it going? Welcome in. Mick Swedish, how's it going? Would like to see Straw in the lineup. Yeah, Straw, you know, he came in, he pitch ran yesterday. I like Straw. He's growing on me very quickly. All right, 0-1, down low, going to even that up. Berríos to Friedel, 1-1. Friedel, by the way, 2.67 on the average. You guys all have good friends. I'm jelly. All I have is this hamburger buns and mayo. Nice little curve. Doesn't get the strike zone. So it's going to go to 2-1. Now, Berríos has been one of these guys, as we've been calling games over the summer, that's really frustrated me. Really frustrated me. Thank you so much. Our creations. Lighting the lamp, hitting that subscribe. Berríos has been solid for the most part until about the 4-5 inning mark. That's when the things start to fall apart. And man, it gets so frustrating. We see John Schneider all the time. Just wait one batter too long or one inning too long, and we pay the price for it. So hopefully that will not be the case today. B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. Hopefully the Jays will be able to go the distance. Joshua, what's going on? Welcome in. Why don't I see your chat over here? That's weird. Joshua, I missed your chat. Walked past the Argo players yesterday. I wanted to boo them, but I didn't want to get fired. That's funny. I don't know why your message didn't pop up over here for me. All right, so good job. One out here. Strikeout for Berríos. That's going to bring Marty. He's coming up hitting 288. 288. Let's go. Taking a look outside. 2-0. I do not know what that is. Wazowski, what's up? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope the weather's okay out there. I know it's been raining quite a lot. Here's the 2-0 in their first strike. 2-1. Nice pitch. Real nice pitch coming in. Love to see that. I think, did I miss somebody? Well, if I missed you, I'll say hello next time I see you. 2-2, even count now. Berríos kind of working it through. Shrugging the shoulders. He actually looks a little bit smaller. I don't know if he's lost a little bit of weight, but he looks a little lean. Maybe a little more time in the gym. Here's the 2-2 down in the dirt. Going to bring it to a full count. Full count. Berríos versus Marti. Let's see if he can bring this one up. 70s in the morning. Great fishing weather. There you go. This one is going to be hitting a play over to the third base side. Gets passed into the left field. Off the wall. Picked up by Schneider. That's a double. Marte is going to put that one play. It's a stand-up double. Good pitch to hit. The changeup coming in. And he just turned on it. His 15th double. Really got a hold of that. Maybe you can research it. Like it, but it's baseball league in Ontario. It's basically some guys who played minor league ball or professional. Oh, right, guy. That's very cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out if I remember. Edward, what's going on? My Labor Day was awesome. There is Labor Day here. Yes, indeedy. And it was a good day. We streamed all afternoon. Did some errands in the morning, called the Blue Jays, followed by the Argos. It was a great day. Taking a look. Here's the pitch. Catches the bottom of the strike zone. Strike one to De La Cruz. Had some big hits yesterday. Up to 272 on the average. Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, yes. Okay. I've definitely heard of it because I have heard of the Toronto Maple Leafs baseball team. I thought it was softball, but maybe not. Pitch inside. 1-1. Gonna even it up. Thank you so much. Lighten that lamp, Mix Swedish. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We're on our way to 550. Chris, it is 4-0. For some reason, the scoreboard widget is a little sluggish this evening, so it hasn't updated. But it is indeed 4-0 Blue Jays. I got to remember that it hasn't updated, so we'll keep calling it out. The widget is a little behind. This pitch is going to be poked, and that's going to be another base hit. De La Cruz puts it in. It's going to score a run, and Cincinnati is on the board. De La Cruz, another RBI. He's being a real good player so far in this series. So this was a nice pitch. He kind of dropped it, and De La Cruz extended the arm and kind of reached for that one. Poked it right through by second base. Couldn't come up with the ball, and that's a really, really nice piece of hitting there for De La Cruz. Here's Hayes. Pitch on the corner for a strike. Berríos, he's definitely catching the strike zone. He's taking these hitters deep in the count, but they're just turning on one. They're just pulling this one out. Taking a look to Hayes. Down, foul. Couldn't lay off of that one and chipped it into the dirt. Hayes is at 261, looking to keep this one going. Toronto jumped out to a 4-run top of the first inning, which was nice. Since he has one of those back, looking to get some more going. And hopefully our little scoreboard widget will update momentarily. But we will see, of course, the score scrolling across the top if you're watching over on the full horizontal stream. And again, thank you to all of the new subscribers. Yes, indeed. We appreciate you so very, very much for helping us along. Hayes in the hole, 0-2. Berríos delivers down in the dirt yet again. And the Maple Leaf team still playing at Bayview? Where did they used to play at Bayview? Yes, if anybody knows, is the Maple Leaf baseball team still playing at Bayview? Big lead for De La Cruz. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? He did not. 2-2, going to even up the count. Evening up the count. Come on, Blue Jays. Strike him out. Bayview and Eglinton. All right, nice area down there. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes. Going to be swung and fouled back. Swung in a foul back. Now, do I have... Well, we'll see. I don't want to... We'll see. I don't want to speak ahead of my turn. I may have to figure out a better way of doing this. Cruz is going to march back. He's got to pick his gear up as mitt, his sliding mitt kind of came off full of dirt, so he'll get that fixed up on the southeast corner. Okay. Setting up 2-2. Come on, Jose. Come on. 2-2 to Hayes. Gonna foul this one back. A lot of battles going on here with these pitchers. They're really working it. The Cruz did not jump this time. Him and Vladdy having some jokes, some laughs over at first base. That's what I gotta love. If you're on an opposing team and you get on base, Vladdy seems like a great first base host. 3-2 in the dirt, going to throw him. He got heads up play by Kirk. Try and catch De La Cruz sleeping. Sends it down. I thought he got the tag on, but the umpire right there says no. Super Mario Cruz says Yankees are the best MLB team. Super Mario Crew, I think there's a lot of people that would debate you on that. A good play. Vladdy kind of swiped. He hit the bag, but he missed his hand. Gator, what's going on? Welcome in. So close. Such a close play. I imagine Vladdy's asking, how are the kids? Want a beer after the game? Yeah. Vladdy, I would love to just watch a mic'd up session of Vladdy hosting all these players on base. Mark, what's going on? Dodgers suck. Dodgers are a frustrating team, man. They can be scary good. Here's the 3-2. Runner goes. This is going to be put into play. Picked up at third, over to first in time. They're going to get one. But with that jump from De La Cruz, Vladdy and De La Cruz are still laughing about it. They're still laughing. He jumped. He was moving. And, of course, a great play to be knocked down at third base and hold the runner at second. Keener Falefa doing a nice job coming in there. That was a really, really, really solid play. So 4-1, we got runner on second. Lukes is going to come up with a 274 average. This is a real long first inning. The Blue Jays are up 4-1 right now. 4-1. Our scoreboard widget is still affected. Here's the pitch. Going to miss that top corner. Ball one to Lukes. Ball one to Gavin Lukes. 5 homers, 49 RBIs. Can certainly put this ball in play. Gonna have to keep a sharp eye on him and the runner. Big lead. Catches the bottom of the strike zone. Strike one. Nice pitch there. Real solid pitch. 1-1 and even the count. Berríos up to 25 pitches now here in the bottom of the first inning. Gonna miss low. We saw the Cincinnati pitcher go over 30 pitches, and the top of the first, Berríos getting up there, which means it's probably not going to be an overly long day unless both these pitchers can settle down and start making some outs along the way. Pissed when they traded him. Yeah, I mean, listen, he was the victim of circumstance, right? They traded him, but they were able to pick him up off waivers. It's a good pickup, gives him a little bit of flexibility, right? He can play all over the place. A good utility guy. Reminds me very much of Rance Mulliniks from back in the day. 3-1, gonna miss, gonna walk him. Berríos not happy. Little slap in the glove there. Not happy about that pitch. And here comes Pete Walker. Walker's gonna come out to try and settle Berríos down a little bit as his pitching is getting a little wild here in Cincy. So everybody's coming to have a little chit chat here. When we take a look right now, it's about 78 degrees, partly cloudy at the stadium. Wind is only 5 miles an hour coming in from right field. So that's perfect temperature. 78 degrees, partly cloudy, a little bit of a breeze, very, very little bit of a breeze. It's a perfect day for baseball. And Schneider's up on the phone already trying to decide what they're going to do here. A hot start from the Blue Jays, and they're not getting the pitching they're expecting. Or did Berríos tweak something? Because it looks like they're getting somebody to warm up right away. So is something going on with Berríos that we're not really wondering. It's been 10 days since he's pitched last, which is a long time. Here's the pitch in their first strike. So Stewart, who came in, had his first major league game yesterday, picked up his first major league hit, picked up his first major league run, and a strikeout. Here's the pitch, misses outside. He looks okay in his delivery. It's Dylan Tate, the right-hander. Dylan Tate is starting to get up. He's warming up. We'll see if they're going to make a change. And maybe the plan all along was, you know, he hasn't pitched for a while. This one down in the dirt. Maybe they were only going to give him 40 or 50 pitches. And he's already up here at 31 pitches now. This definitely wasn't part of the game plan for Berríos. Again, at 10 days since he pitched last. He got a strikeout, and he's kind of struggled a little bit since. 4-1 is the score. 2 on, 2 outs. This one was outside, but gets called strike 2. We'll take that one all day long. Thank you, Mr. Umpire. So hopefully Berríos can buckle down, get him out. So both lineups getting some hits here in the first inning. Definitely not going to be a battle of potential Cy Young winners, if you will. There's going to be ending up a battle of the relievers. Here's the 2-2, 2 outs. Going to be hitting third, picked up over to second, and that is going to force an out, and we get out of this inning. Holy smokes, a little shaky. Okay, a lot shaky, but the Jays get out of it, and they're hanging in there with the lead. Kekamar, beware of the red menace. Beware. Beware. They will come up. I mean, listen, Cincy surprised us yesterday. Hopefully that is not going to be the case moving forward. You know, I like the lineup Toronto is putting forth today. The bats are working. We're going to go to the bottom of the lineup for Jimenez, Keener, Falefa, and then back up top to Springer. Those are the 3 due up for the Blue Jays. We're only going to the top of the second inning as we're about half an hour into this game or so. Almost half an hour. But we're going to the top of inning number 2. It was a good start with Springer hitting that home run. Lucas then got out. Guerrero, Bichette, and Varsho all walked, loading the bases for Alejandro Kirk, who hit a double, tried to stretch it into a triple, was thrown out. However, the Blue Jays did score 3 more runs with that one. That's how we got to the 4. And then Cincy just getting that 1 run in the bottom of the first inning. So 4-1 Blue Jays. They have the lead and off to a rocket hot start, which is nice to see. Always nice to see. There's another Toronto team that made a little news today. I don't know if everybody saw it. It's not major news. It's not mega news, but it's certainly exciting news. Goaltender Dennis Hildeby signed a 3-year contract extension. Now it's worth $2.5 million, the team announced today. The deal runs through the 27-28 season when it's converted from a 2-way contract into a 1-way contract. Hildeby, who's 24 years old, posted a .908 save percentage and a 2.55 goals against average in 30 games with the Marlies last season. In his AHL career, he had 73 games, holding a .909 save percentage and a .253 goals against with 6 shutouts. Now, he is huge, Dennis Hildeby, 6'7", 224 pounds. We saw a couple of outings. Hang on, this is going to be put. Jimenez going to swing at the second pitch, and he's going to hit a single. We got one on. Hildeby is a monster, 6'7". We saw him in a couple appearances for the Maple Leafs. He was not super strong, but he's a big guy, and he will only improve. So nice signing by the Toronto Maple Leafs. And as we're talking about the Hildebeest signing, Jimenez gets a base hit, and the Blue Jays going to keep it going. Ooh, Connor Falefa showing bunts, and then he pulled it back. He was going to drop it, but he did not. He pulled it back. 1-0. Is he going to lay it down again, or is he going to swing away? Here's the pitch. He's going to swing away, and he's going to put that one foul. They did make a pitching change. Scott Barlow, who started the game for Cincy, is now pulled out. Brent Suter is in this game for Cincinnati. Suter taking over the mound. He's got a bizarre windup. Falefa going to hit this to third base. Nice stab. Slow to come over. They get the one at second. The ball coming over to first, not in time. So Jimenez a little slow on the jump getting to second base. But Keener Falefa is safe at first, so let's call that a fielder's choice. But he hit this sharp, and the third baseman came up with a nice stab, able to throw it over in time to get one. This was a tough hit ball. The momentum carried him into foul territory, and he was able to turn his body, get that to third real quick. So Connor Falefa at first, back to the top of the lineup for Springer, who rips right through it. Looked like he was swinging for the fences on that one. Blue Jays trying to strike again, 4-1. Springer's average hops up 2 points to 302. They're going to go to first for the pickoff attempts. No good. Going to set it up and try it again. Real nice work here by Springer. Love when he opens up the games with the home runs. This one up high, can even the count to 1-1. Oh, thank you. I forgot to switch. There we go. Hey, remember those buttons, Sam? Got to push those buttons. Here's the pitch in their first strike. Strike two call. 1-2, 1 out, 1 on for the Blue Jays. First Springer. Taking a look. Here's the 1-2. Delivers. This is going to be popped. It's going to drop in. There's a single for Springer. A little bloop. Slow roller. Falefa's going to third. Heads up base running. Heads up base running. Springer dropping that one in, and it's going to put runners to the corners with 1 out. There you go. Springer goes 2 for 2. This one just pops it up in a shallow right field. It kind of dies in the grass, which gives Isaiah all kinds of time with those jets to move around and get to third. Runners on the corners. Taking a look, Lucas gonna bunt. He bunts it right to the pitcher who makes the grab. Oh my goodness. Hey, Alexander. So Lucas goes for the bunt. The bunt, he pops it up right to the pitcher. The pitcher, Suter, makes the catch, turns to throw it to first to try and catch Springer. He cannot do it. CeeLo, what's up, my man? Hope you're doing well. So what a horrible bunt attempt there by Lucas. Lucas needs to go in the cage to work on those bunts. Bunted it, pop up right to the pitcher. Got to square around and get that down. 2 outs now for the Jays with runners on the corners. Vladdy Guerrero going to step up here and make an appearance. Let's see what big Vladdy can do. Vladdy needs a big hit here. Top of the second inning. Vladdy takes it right down the pipe for a strike. 4-1 Blue Jays. 4-1 Jays. Vladdy wants an RBI. He wants to get included. Here's the pitch, swinging. He's going to hit this down the line. That's going to go past first base into right field. It's going to score 1. So Vladdy is going to score. Moves Springer over to second. Vladdy on first. 2 on, 2 outs, and it's now 5-1 Blue Jays. As Vladdy Guerrero with a single picks up the RBI. Len, what's going on? Welcome in. Hey, Clark, how's it going? Clark, I'm watching on Sportsnet Ontario is where I'm watching. Bo Bichette coming up. Here's the pitch. He's going to swing at the first pitch. He gulps this to center field, going to the wall. It's out of here. A home run, Bo Bichette. Are you kidding me? Bo knows ball, and he hits this one out of the park. 8-1. 412 feet. Bo Bichette. He's going to hit 3 RBIs. Wow. That was straightaway center field a long way, and he's going to send that one. There you go, Bo. Is anyone hotter than Bo right now? And that's right, Hopeton. That's why I said off the top, when asked the question, who is the MVP, my vote is for Bo all the way. 8-1 Jays. Wow. That was outstanding. This is going to be up high. 2-0 to Varsho right now. Varsho walked and scored in the first. Oh, should have been a Brave. Should have been a Brave. This one going to be up high again. Going to go to 3-0 now. Absolutely wild. If you're just joining us, by the way, if you're just coming in, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe or follow wherever you're watching. 3-1 now. That one in for a strike. Absolutely wild baseball game here tonight. This one in there. Strike 2 called. Top of the strike zone. Let's go Varsho. Full count. 3-2. 2 outs. Nobody on base because Bichette just cleared him, and he's going to swing through it and strike out. Varsho goes down for the count. Coming up, Hayes, Trevino, and McLean, but the Blue Jays extend their lead. They're doing Blue Jay things, and they are looking mighty fine doing it. Huge work here by the Blue Jays as Bo Bichette is continuing to climb, continuing to impress. And, you know, we talk about Bo Bichette's average now up to 312, including what he's doing today. He is getting awards. Jacob Wilson, who's at 318, and Aaron Judge currently sitting at 324. However, Bo Bichette leads everybody in hits with 176 hits. Aaron Judge only has 149. He leads in doubles with 42 doubles. More doubles than Bobby Witt. More doubles than Freddie Freeman. More doubles than he's not even on the list. Judge is way down there. In terms of triples, well, he's not really a triple kind of guy. But he's doing an amazing job. Where is he in the home run list? How far down is Bo? Because he's hit a few. He's certainly climbing up. Not in the top 25 yet. But Bo Bichette, I mean, really making a claim for that MVP marker. Could he win the batting title? It's going to be a climb for him. But whew, he is absolutely on fire. He's looking great. Mac, what's going on? I think they learned the lesson yesterday. No mercy. That's right. Cobra Kai, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. He is looking awesome. Springer looks good. Bo looking good. In August, to remember, he ranks among single months. Oh, that went too fast. I couldn't read the whole thing. But Bo had an unbelievable August. He's having an unbelievable season. Took him a little bit to get going, but wow, Bo knows ball. 8-1 Blue Jays, and we're going to the bottom of inning number 2. Bottom of number 2. Let's go. Crane kicks in the 7th inning. So Berríos going to return to the mound. We weren't sure if they were going to let him come back in or if they were going to pull him out. They had some guys warming up. Okay, Brian Hayes is going to be up here for the Reds. 244 average. 1-0. He missed with that first pitch. Getting set for pitch number 2. This is going to come in for a strike. Doesn't even lift the bat off the shoulder. Nice pitch. Good movement. That's what we like to see coming through. Real solid pitch in Berríos. Buckling down. Swinging and to put this one into play to Bo. Bo's going to grab it. Over to first in time. 1 down. So Bichette has been making some good plays in the field. We've seen it. He's had a couple blunders, but he's solid defense right now. His hitting is second to none. I mean, he is just crushing it. Whatever Kool-Aid Bo is drinking, someone order a case, right? Man. Just looking so good, Bichette, right now. And they need him to keep going. They need that to get contagious. They got some real tough series coming up, and if they can keep Bo fired up, whew. Here's Jose Trevino hitting 241, his first time up at bat here today. Bottom of the second. That one is going to miss. 2-0 the count. Berríos, this is going to be his 40th pitch coming up. Down in the dirt, it's going to go to 3-0. But will it be mighty hard to pick him over Cal Raleigh, who's setting an all? It is, Edward. It's going to be so difficult in their first strike, 3-1, and that's what we got to look at. I mean, when you look at an MVP, obviously Bo's putting up MVP type numbers, right? He's crushing it. Can't take anything away from what Raleigh's doing. He's leading in home runs. And obviously the numbers he's putting up for his position is spectacular. But leading in that one category, he's only averaging 243. So he's hitting a lot of home runs, but his average is quite low. This is going to be put into play, going to center field. All the way back, Varsho turns, looks, takes it off the wall, drops it, has to pick it up and throw it in, and that's going to be a stand-up double as Cincy with a one-out double on the board, the 20th double of the year for Trevino. So when we're having these MVP conversations, we have to say, what is important? What do we want the MVP to be? Is it going to be your home run leader? Then in that case, yeah, it would be him as of now. Schwarber is at 49. Ohtani is at 45. Judge is at 43. Is it games? Is it at bats? Is at bats what we want to talk about? Is it runs scored? Is it hits? Is it RBIs? You know, what are those numbers? You know, he's in third for RBIs with 107. Definitely ahead of Bichette. Bichette is only at 88. Here's a pitch outside, 1-1. So it's the question is, what qualifies you? What do we look at for that MVP title? McLean, by the way, is the batter up here, even at 1-1. Here's a pitch. This is going to be golfed in a left field. That's going to drop in fair. This going to the wall. Schneider's going to pick it up. He's going to turn and throw it in. Since he's going to score another run. And another double, back-to-back doubles. Matt McLean picks up his 14th double of the season. It's 8-2 now. But he's a switch hitting catcher. That's true. You got to get some points for that as well. Definitely have to get some points for that for sure. So we are getting a high scoring game here, folks. 8-2. So if you took the over, you will be in luck. I don't even know what the over is for tonight's game. Berríos struggling here early. Pitch coming in high, going to miss outside. So Tate was up, warming up earlier. Are they going to go back to him? Friedel is up here. He struck out in the first. Here's the pitch. This is going to be popped up, not playable. Going to be a foul ball. Got to get this one going, folks. Friedel is at 267. Berríos really has come in. He's been struggling. We know it's been a while since he's pitched, and the pitch kind of watch was on. They're letting him go right now. They don't have the pitch count up on the screen, so I'll have to check and see what the exact pitch is. This is going to be fouled up. It's like there's actually some bunch of issues going on with the scores right now. So we'll have to keep an eye. Let's see. No. All right. 8-2. 1-2 is the count. One out, one on. This one in the dirt, and even it up 2-2. 2-2. Dave, what's going on? I did, Dave. Thank you so much. It's still going on down in Florida. Dave, you guys are partying like nobody's business. I've seen the cup all over the place. 2-2 down in the dirt, brings it to a full count. 3-2, 1 out. Berríos now having some trouble finding that strike zone. He's got to settle himself down. Just settle it down. Here's a pitch. This is going to be put into play. Picked up from Vladdy over to first to Berríos, who touches the bag. And there's 2 outs. It does advance the runner to third base. So over to third. Yikes. Come on, Jays. Let's see if we can get this going. The cup loves Florida. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Bob, what's going on? Welcome in. There it is. Let's go, Jays. Let's get it going. Let's hype it up. By the way, you'll see some folks putting some commands in the chat. If you're watching on the tubes, on the horizontal stream, you're earning points just from hanging out with us. You can do ! points to check your points at any time. And there's a bunch of redemption commands you could use to bring up graphics live on screen. Marty, he's ahead in the count 1-0. Catches the corner 1-1. Nice pitch. Time to move to the Sun Belt. Mackenzie, what's up? Good evening. Setting it up. Berríos, pitch number 54. That's going to be hit foul, 1-2. Question is, how long will they let Berríos go? He certainly has settled down here in the second. He has given up another run. It's 8-2 Blue Jays. Thank you for that subscribe. I appreciate it. Yeah, right, Dallas. I should see if I can find one. Taking a look. Berríos, pitch number 55. Swinging, ground ball to third. Picked up. Over to first. Almost missed. Oh, safe. They're saying the pitch pulled, the throw by Keener Falefa pulled Vladdy off the bag. Vladdy points to the dugout. He wants this challenged. If indeed he is safe, that means a run scores. And this will be a throwing error on Isaiah Keener Falefa. Oh boy. Seth Ohtani just homered. Let's see. Oh yes, his foot did come off the bag. Did he get it down in time? No, I think he is safe. It is a safe. It's a throwing error on Keener Falefa, and it's going to be 8-3 Blue Jays. Oh, they had one. They had the play there. Could have gotten out of this inning, but instead it continues as De La Cruz steps up. 8-3 Jays. That's right, Mega. The foot came up just enough. Couldn't keep this one down. One of the U.S. greatest cities, the legendary pop singing orchestra, but they can't even suit the duties. Nice, Duke. Guess what, guys? One of the cops at school gave me a patch today. Nice, McKenzie. Here's a pitch to De La Cruz outside, going to go to 3-0. So they had it. That ball put into play easily should have been an out. Instead, the inning continues. Cincy adds another run to the board, making it 8-3. Yikes. And he's going to walk him. The fourth pitch, they're on the phone. There's a mound visit. They got to make a change here. Berríos is certainly struggling. 59 pitches. He's having some significant troubles. We usually talk about the fourth inning or fifth inning. Today, it's going to be the bottom of 2. So Tate is going to get back up. He's going to start throwing again and get warm. We saw him up yesterday. He didn't come in. I don't think 8 runs is enough. Michael, I don't disagree with you there. It certainly is a struggle. It certainly is a struggle. So they're going to try and figure out what to do. We got 2 on with 2 outs right now. And Berríos just all over the place. Just about 60 pitches. Cannot get one in. Thank you, Logan, for hitting that follow. I appreciate it. Go Jays, go. Let's see if they can get going. Austin Hayes, he's 0 for 1 tonight. Grounded in the first. Going to find himself up here in the second. This can end up being a very long night. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Forget about it. This one is hitting to the upper deck. It's a home run, Cincinnati. Wow, a 3-run shot. Forget about it. That was a blast that still has not landed yet. Somebody call the doctor because Berríos needs help. 8-6 now. 8-6. This was just, oof. I called the doctor and I got a Dr. Pepper. Wow. McKinsey, hockey hasn't started yet. Hockey starts end of September. We'll have some preseason games. Regular NHL gets going October 7th and 8th, I believe. 8-6. This one is going to be fouled back. Theo, Sam Eagle, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. That really just happened. Oh my goodness. Vertical is weird. This is going to be popped over. Theo, we have both going, both formats going. You jinxed it. That's right, Joshua. We got both formats going on here on the tubes. Of course, we're over on the Tiki Talkie and over on the TWI itch. I'm the one hitting that follow. Thank you so much. Here's the 1-2, misses. Gonna bring it to 2-2. You love the Blue Jays. Nice. I'm the one. Jays need some loving right now. They need some love, and they gotta get things back in order here. Here's the pitch. Can't get on a chase. Can't get on a chase. Let's see if he can do it. Full count, 2 outs. Come on, Berríos. Let's sit Lux down. Why, Mitch? That is a good question. Here's the 3-2. Got him. Strikeout, and finally, they sit him down. Let's see if the redeemed strikeout will work. Holy smokes, that was crazy. I don't want to switch screens yet. Maybe it's not going to work. That was wild. Pull the goalie already. Huh, maybe I put it on the wrong one. Let me try it over on this one. No, it doesn't like it through. The vacation was good, Theo. Thank you so much. The vacation was good. We had a ton of fun. A ton of fun. Some real nice days. Let's see if it'll work here. See if these redeems get going as expected. This game is going to go on for a while. Huh, maybe it's not working. I'll have to take a look at that. But yeah, vacation was great. Your Dodgers are coming back. Nice, Seth. Tibbet or David? It is a crazy game. Crazy game. Back and forth. 8-6 is the score. 8-6 is the score. Travis, what's up? Welcome in. Jay's playing a lot better. They were playing better. Pitching is what struggled. The bats were going. The bats are moving, and we like to see that. Always good to get those bats going. However, right now, it's the struggles are for real in terms of the Blue Jay pitching. Berríos just not off to a great start. He needs to find his way and kind of get back together. He'll be replaced. We'll see who's going to come in and replace him. But yeah, the Blue Jays, They got to buckle down a little bit. They need to buckle down. Let me just drop this in here. Give me 1 second. Boom. We're going to pin this. Boom there. Perfect. All right. So let's go. Back at it. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. Korean, what's up? Big win for the Argos. Yes, indeed. A huge win for the Argos. But boy, oh boy, was that an exciting game. Here comes Kirk, who hit a 3-run home run. And he's looking to keep this one going. I see Tibbet or David, then repeat, but got stuck with his name after changing it twice. That's really funny. How long are you stuck? Is it 30 days or how long till you can change it again? I miss hockey too, McKinsey. Kirk is going to tattoo this one a second base, picked up and over to first in time. So he's going to be down here in the top of the 3rd inning. 2 weeks. Oh, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Argos got lucky. They did. It was crazy. If you did not catch the Argo game with us yesterday, find our Argo stream and just fast forward to like the last couple of minutes. It was wild. Here comes Schneider up, taking first pitch in for a strike. What happened in this game? This game was crazy. 8-6 is the score. Pitch on the outside. Gets called strike. Wow. That was not a good one. Schneider not happy. That was way outside and he get called a strike. He sold Berríos. Yeah, Chase. That was a nasty throw. You got to make that throw. This outside again. He's going to lay off of it. 1-2 the count. Schneider needs to get right back in here. Get it going. This one high and he swings through it. That's a strikeout. Schneider goes down. Suter's second strikeout of the day, and the Blue Jays very quickly have 2 outs. Applause or what's going on? This game was crazy when it's the top of the 3rd, right? Top of the 3rd inning, and it's 8-6 Blue Jays. Geography, what's going on? Welcome in. I predict Reds will make it to the World Series. Bold prediction. Bold prediction. Pitch here to Jimenez. That's in there for a strike. Reds going to the World Series. Pitch misses outside, 1-1, and even it up. You know, the Reds, they can hit the ball. You know, they've got some bats. They don't typically hit a lot of home runs, but they can play small ball. The Reds kind of have a very similar situation like the Blue Jays, and that is their bullpen. The bullpen can be very problematic. Tate is still up kind of throwing here. Somebody else standing up, but couldn't see who it was. Jimenez, 1-2, takes this one down low. 2-2, can even it up. Yeah, this is going to be a long game. I've got that feeling too. Now, Jimenez did single in the second. His average is a measly 217, and he's going to swing and a miss. Strikeout. So the Reds, very quick inning coming up. We got the youngster Stewart with Hayes and Trevino for the Reds as they look to get back in this ball game. While they're in the ball game, they're looking to tie it up. So this is what we've seen through 2.5 innings. The Blue Jays, 8 runs on 6 hits, and they do have 1 error. Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs on 5 hits. And we are going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. This game started about an hour ago. So we're an hour in and we're just going to the bottom of the 3rd. I'm just happy the Cubbies secured a playoff spot. The season, either it does or doesn't happen at all. My hometown team Angels have given up just to stay 500. You know, it's tough. This is one thing in all sports. In all sports, it's so hard when our teams, you know, we stay with them through thick and thin, season after season after season. And when they just can't get there, oh, it's so frustrating. So frustrating. But hey, they'll do it. Have no fear, right? The one thing in sports, especially today, which is very different than yesteryear, is the loyalty. There's no loyalty in sports today that there used to be. Guys are just going wherever the money is, and rightly so. right? You want to go where the biggest bang for your buck is going to be. You know, this year we saw something very unique. The Florida Panthers in the NHL had 3 big free agents that we were not expecting to see stay. Stefan, what's up, buddy? Dropping the super 699er. Thank you so much. Let's go, Blue Jays. A chill with my nephew. Appendicitis. Oh, no. Got you in the ear as we await the surgery to be done. Well, Stefan, we send you the best. Appendicitis does suck big time, and I appreciate your super chat, and I hope he's doing a-okay. But Florida Panthers, as Dylan Tate is going to come into this ball game, the Panthers had 3 free agents that everybody thought was leaving Florida. And of course, all 3 of them ended up signing and staying. That was the first bit of loyalty we've seen in a long time. Right? Aaron Ekblad, Brad Marchand, and Sam Bennett all stayed in Florida because they have a solid team locked up for a long time. Tate going to throw high. Brad says Tate is good, given the stamp of approval. Let's see how he does here. Saturday will be a big game for the Ticats and Montreal. Yeah, absolutely, Joshua. Best on best right there. Stewart swings through a strike. Going to be 1-2. Tate is coming in, really mixing up the velocity. Pitch at 95, pitch at 79, pitch at 81. Real good changing velocities. That's exactly what we need to see. Accepts the count. His glove looks real worked in. This is going to be fouled back. Nice pitch by Tate there. Stewart able to foul it off. Let's see what he comes back with. 1-2, still the count. Tate winds. Now he delivers. This is going to be hit foul again. 95. Game was 79, 81, 81, then amped it up to 95. Really trying to mix them up here. I mean, I feel for the Panthers deserve the cup. Where in the NBA it would have been better if the Thunder lost, came back and win next season. Oh, this is going to be hit in a left field, sliding and making the catches. Schneider, nice job. Stewart is out. 1 down. I don't watch all season except baseball and hockey. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of with you. Hockey I watch religiously. Baseball I enjoy, but I don't watch a lot other than Toronto just because the games take up your whole afternoon. I can't watch a lot of NBA. I'm a big Raptor guy, but the Raptors have been real tough to watch the last couple of seasons. I'm hoping if they get off to a good start, maybe we'll do a couple of games here on the channel, but we will see. Raptors, if they're going to have another tough season, we'll stick with hockey. Here's Tate going to bring this one in. Strike 1 evens up the count to Hayes. Hayes is 0 for 1, and we got Eric Lauer warming up now. Now, Eric Lauer, of course, moved to the pen, going to be in here, seems to be permanently, and this is kind of a good thing because he can come in and give you a bunch of innings. So will we see Lauer in that role more often than not, stepping in for a number of mid-relief innings? I believe the Raptors will be good this year. I hope so. I really hope so. Right, Malachi? How is it only the 3rd? It's been a bombing game. 8-6 is the score. Our scoreboard still isn't working, but 8-6 is currently the score. I was sure it was going to be a blowout. Oliver, it looked like it was going to be that way. And thank you, cameraman, for missing that pitch to Hayes. It's going to be a strikeout. So we're going to bring Trevino up. A nice little strikeout here for Tate. Trevino doubled and scored in the 2nd. What can Tate do? He's going to miss slow. Going to even it up at 1-1. Thank you, Oliver, for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you for the subscribes as well. Keep it going. 15 subscribers away. 2-1, misses low. It is Biggerfoot. They're really struggling with their pitching. They got to figure out a way of getting that back and going. Trevino waiting. Here's the 2-1. Misses. It's going to go to 3-1. 3-1 now. Yikes. Tea with honey and lemon. Oh, Dallas, little tea with honey is my specialty. Love that. Here's the 3-1 swing, and he's going to foul it back. 3-2. 3-2. Wow, this game. Holy smokes. We need Shane Bieber. Bieber was so good. You know, he's impressive, Joshua. He is certainly impressive. The Blue Jays lost their minds. Hopefully they can settle this one down. Hey, the 3-2, and it's going to be put into play. That's going to be a base hit. Since he's going to keep it going, Trevino, a 2-out single, gets on base. Holy smokes. No, they can't waste. Biggerfoot, they cannot waste Bo's effort. I think we need to clone Bo. We need to clone Bo and keep him going. Because right now, this is trouble. Where's my glasses? I'm like, why am I squinting so much? I lost my glasses. Here's McLean against Tate. There we go. I left him on the wrong table. Hey, Todd, what's going on? Let's go, Cincy. Cincy is working it. McLean is 1 for 1. Oh, look, I can see. Pitch on the outside edge, gets called strike. As I slipped on the mat getting up. Berríos, you haven't missed much. You missed a lot. 8-6 is the score now. On the corner, gets called strike. 1-2. First, we need to sign him. That's true. I am so curious to know what kind of a deal they're going to offer him. Are they going to try and lowball him the way they did Vladdy and kind of wait until finally coming around to pay him? It's going to be interesting. 1-2, 2 outs, runner on, McLean up. Got to get him out. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be foul back. We root for in hockey because the Leafs get to the postseason, then fail if the Leaf on the Oilers or Jets because the Canucks can do amazing. So I'm a big Leaf guy because I'm in the Toronto area. I've been a Leaf fan my whole life, so I go for the Leafs all season long. It's frustrating, but we do it. This is going to be hit hard to left field. Schneider under it. He's going to reel it in, and finally, the Blue Jays are out of this inning. We're going to move to the top of inning number 4 with Keener Falefa, Georgie Springer, and Lucas due up for the Blue Jays. That was a real long 3 innings. Holy smokes. We finally go to the top of inning 4. And let's see if the Blue Jays can get some additional runs. You'd think with 8 runs through 2 innings, you wouldn't need any more insurance. But sure enough, 6 runs for Cincy means the Jays bats got to keep on going. They got to keep it going on. We need to keep Springer. Yeah, Springer's been real good. And he's one of these personality guys too, right? Springer's one of these guys you watch and he's exciting. He gets things going. He's been around. He knows the game well, and he really, really brings a swagger to him. Let's take a look. George Springer signed a 6-year, $150 million contract back January 23rd of 2021, which at the time was the largest in franchise history. That's pretty crazy, thinking that was the largest back then. So we got one more year with Georgie. He's going to be making 24 million bucks. That's a lot of coin. Well, he's worth it, right? He's bringing that swagger. Him and Vladdy, you know, the two of them have, with their attitudes, really getting everybody going, and he really shows a lot. He really brings a lot. Okay, so let's go Blue Jays. Let's pick this one back up. Let's see what else they can do. Are we going to keep seeing this crazy, lots of runs? Keep them going. Suter is going to be back in here. And it would be real nice if our score widget decided to update one of these days. It's funny. It's like a lot of the whole scoreboard system is down right now. We're going to look elsewhere and go around the horn. Ooh, pitch in there. Keener Falefa in the hole, 0-1. 1-1 now. Swinging there, going to be 1-2. Let's pull this up. Feel like the scores are broken. Let's see if we can check here. Oh, this is a terrible layout. We'll look at this halfway through. We'll go around the horn and look at scores all the way around. I like the old Reds for WKRP memories, and of course, the machine. Of course. There's our link tree, by the way. If you want to check us out on all social platforms, you can go through our link tree. You can go to our website, samwellb12experience.com, or just search samwellb12, and you'll find us. That one hit him. Take your base. IKF on his way to the bag, hit by the pitch. So it's one way to get a runner on, nobody outs, and we're going to go to the top of the lineup. Let's go Springer. Joshua says we need George Springer. Let's see what Springer can do now with one on. Time to get some additional runs. He just let that one come and hit him. First pitch outside to Springer. 2 for 2 is up to 304 now. And again, only 7 guys in the majors with averages 300 or better. This one outside. Springer home run. Joshua says, Springer home run. Let's do it again. He's not giving him anything now. Staying away. 2-0 the count now. Yeah, there certainly is, Dallas. There's a lot of Jays fans there. Little pickoff attempt at first. Isaiah back sliding in time. Stewart tried to apply the tag. Springer set and waiting. Here's the 2-0. Oh, this is hit. See ya later. There it is. Another shot by Springer. Get out of town. Had to wait because that one I wasn't sure. It was kind of hanging up there, and he knew it was gone. He watched it. Springer dinger, 425 feet, 108 miles an hour. It is 10-6 Blue Jays. There you go. Put on that jacket. Let's go. LFG. Wow. 10 runs for the Blue Jays, and we're here in the top of the 4th. Joe, what's going on? Welcome in. Poppin'. That was huge. Swinging through. This is Lucas. Lucas is 0 for 2 today, and he's in the hole 0-2. What a shot by Springer. That was exceptional. He's having a great day. And there's a strikeout for Lucas. He's 0 for 3 now. 4th strikeout for Suter. Wow. He needed to break a window with that. He hit that a ton. And it was just kind of hanging. Cruising. And here we go. We got a mound visit. We're going to get a change. And yes, indeed, we're getting a pitching change. Air Miles, gotta love them. So we're getting a pitching change. We're going to take a little bit of a pause for the cause. 10-6 Blue Jays. Todd Springer picked up a lot of air miles on that one. That one hung. And Joshua, you called it. You called that one. And he's doing it again. He's calling a Vladdy home run. Let's see if Vladdy can follow it up. Lucas gets out. Can Vladdy turn it on and get himself going? All right, let's start taking a look at this scoreboard because this view is not very good. Detroit in the Mets. It is 6-2 for the New York Mets. The LA Dodgers now tied it up 4-4 with Pittsburgh. Boston is whooping Cleveland 5-1. Cleveland, you're not helping us at all. So 5-1 Boston over Cleveland. 5-2 Washington over Miami. 2-0 Tampa Bay over Seattle. 0-0 LA and Kansas City. 1-0 Minnesota over the White Sox. Cubbies and Braves tied at zeros. Athletics in St. Louis tied at zeros. And the Yankees and Astros, that one gets kicked off in about 10 minutes time. So we'll be keeping an eye on the out-of-town scores to see how the other games are. With Boston winning, that's going to put some additional pressure on these Blue Jays to make sure they are staying ahead. Singer with a dinger. Man, that was huge. That was so good. Nice to see. Now let's go Vladdy. Vladdy coming in. He's going to be up against Maxwell. Zach Maxwell coming in. This is only his 4th appearance this season. He's got a 4.15 ERA, an 18.7 strikeout per 9 inning, which is crazy. Strikes out a lot. And he's up here against Vladdy. He's a big dude. 100 miles an hour in there for a strike. Vladdy kind of watching that go by. Brody, right now it is 10-6 Blue Jays. 10-6 Blue Jays. This one down low, misses outside. Now, for those that are watching on the horizontal stream, this little scrolling ticker at the bottom, is that too small? Or are you able to read that okay? Vladdy going to poke this one into left field. That's going to drop in for a single by Vladdy. Or if you're watching on a television, hop in the chat and let me know, is this too small? Or is that okay? Does it need to be bigger? Because I can make it bigger. Vladdy took that way inside, and he kind of pulled that in a left field. So at least we get one on. And that's right, Joe. It is Bo Bichette. Bit small. Okay, thank you, Brody. Here comes Bo. First pitch, down low, misses. Bo has a walk and a home run. Claudette, how's it going? George Clooney does it again. Let's take a look. Bo gonna break his bat. Gonna hit this one a second. Over to over to second for one. Over to first for the double play. So the Blue Jays going to be out. George Springer able to put a couple more runs on the board. We're going to the bottom of inning number 4. The Blue Jays are up 10-6. In fact, they've scored runs in every inning but the 3rd. That's too bad. Peanuts boiled here with Cajun spices. Ooh, I should go. I still got some peanuts over there, except they have all the shells would get all over my keyboard and stuff. That wouldn't be a good look. Storm Hunt, how's it going? Who else need De La Cruz to get one more total base? De La Cruz, boy, Storm Hunt, he's having a good game. He's swinging the bat real well today. Of course, he's got that hit. He's got a walk, got the RBI, picked up the run. He's having a great game. Bring a bowl for the shells. But it's still, you crack it open, it still kind of goes all over the place. Graphic, no, but it's actually commercial break now. They are still at commercial break. It's a mess, but I love them. They're so good, Joe. So good. Sunflower seeds too. A little dill pickle, sunflower seed. Oh, the best. Joshua just had the ice cream going on. Nice. Brody, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Are you like the saloon where you throw? Yeah, remember that? Was it Jack Astor's? Jack Astor's here in Canada, where you used to do that. You used to crack open the peanuts, drop all the shells on the floor. Those were great. Love seeing it. And it looks like, no, it's not. I thought maybe our scoreboard was going to get some updates. It did not. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. Eric Lauer is going to enter the game. We got another pitching change. Eric Lauer going to join us. And by the way, if you are just joining us, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. We want to get those likes up. Hit that thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe for us as well, or hit that follow, depending on what it is on the platform you are watching. They're going to square a bunt. Bunt is dropped. Vladdy over to pick it up. Vladdy bobbles it. Tried to barehand it. Could not pick it up. And there's a bunt single for Friedel to start this inning. So a quick bunt. Vladdy picked it up. Tried to barehand it. Bobbled it a couple of times. Even if he would have picked it up cleanly, I don't think Lauer would have made it over there in time. He wouldn't. Great bunt there. So we got one on. Jimenez tried to come over as well. He was there in time, but it would have been a very, very tough play. This is going to be hit hard, foul. So Marty up. He's 1 for 2 today, double, and he reached on an error, scored 2 runs. His average is up to 290. So they got to keep this one moving right along. All right, let's go, Eric. Come on, Lauer, settle down. 0-2 is the count as he's taking on Marty. Marty, gonna try and get this. Thank you for all the love today. We appreciate it. As we're on our way to 550, 14 subs away. Over on the tubes. Timeout called, timeout called. There's a disengagement as Marty's going to step away. Going to regroup that one. Let's go. This series closes tomorrow night. We will be here for the conclusion. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Catches the corner, and he's going to ring him up. Strike 3 call. Nice pitch. Real nice pitch. That was one they needed to get, and they got it. Let me check something here real quickly. Real quick. Don't mind me. I got to scroll through, and here comes De La Cruz. All right, setting it up. 0-1 to De La Cruz. He's going to go for the pickoff attempt. What's with the Jays not being able to field? I know, it's crazy. That's twice today. They've kind of fumbled and bobbled it. Twice. Got to settle it down. Taking a look. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Down in the dirt. I'm trying to get this redeem to work, but it's not showing me the love. Let's see if we can get this going. Here's the 1-1 in there, swinging through, strike, throw down to first. Not in time. That's twice today. Kirky has tried to go down to first, trying to catch them sleeping on a strike. Nice throw. Heads up play. Yeah, why is that not working? Joshua, thank you so much. Appreciate the roses. This is going to be hit hard in a right field under it, looking to make that catch, and there it is. 2 down, 2 down. Maybe I have to drop it in the actual. Let's see if we try it again here. Austin Hayes is 1 for 2 with a 3-run home run in the second. Waiting for the pitch. Lauer delivers. This is going to be hit hard into left field. It's going to go right down into the corner. Schneider there to pick this one up. It took a funny hop. Rounding third. Here comes the throw, and not in time. Another run scores. 10 7, 10-7 now. Wow. My goodness, 10-7. What is going on in this game? That's why it wasn't working, Sam, you bum. I didn't have the right. I didn't have it made visible. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. All right, I think we fixed that. This redeem strikeout should work now. Here we go. Lux is up. He's going to swing at the first pitch, and that goes through. Oh, Benji, you're very, very welcome. Thank you, Sarge. Trying to work on a little technical glitch there. Runner on second, 2 outs. This one down low, 1-1, gonna even it up. Oh, thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. Ken or Karen, whoever's behind the keyboard tonight. 10-7. What a crazy game this is. Here's a pitch, misses. 2-1. 2-1. Blue Jays got to start getting some outs. Lauer coming in. He's looked okay so far, although did give up a run. Here's the 2-1. Misses. Going to go to 3-1. Yikes. Right, Dallas? Swear, you know, you take the summer off, and, well, we didn't really take it off, but take some time away, and you forget you got to turn things on again. Here's the 3-1. This is going to be hit and play, and that's going to be through. Another base hit. Picked up. Hayes is around in the corner. He's going to score. 10-8. Every time the Jays get a couple runs, it's always Karen. All right, good to know. Thank you, Karen. 10-8 now. Holy smokes. Cray. Wild. What is happening? What is happening? 10-8. We're here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Let's see if we can. I'm going to try something here real quick. Hopefully we don't break it. Let's see. Do that. Oh, I should be able to do this. Do this. This is going to be hit foul. Except that isn't going to help me because... Oh, I know what I can do. I'm trying to make a change here to help with the score. And I think I know how... Maybe not. Don't want to break anything. 10-8 is the score. Stewart is up. 0-2, just low, just missed on the corner. Where is... I know what I'm looking for. I just can't seem to find it. Give me a sec. Huh. All right, yeah, okay. We're not going to play with it now because I don't want to break anything. Trying to bring you the scoreboard, a working scoreboard, but we'll try it again another time. All right, here's a 2-2. This is going to be hit into play at third. Picked up, thrown over to Vladdy, and this time it is completed. 3 outs, and the Blue Jays get out of it. They give up a couple. I mean, this game is hard to watch. It's crazy, McSwedish. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Crazy. 10-8. 10-8 is the score right now, and it's hard to believe this is what is going on right now. All right, let's take a look around the league. Red Sox and Guardians, that's tied up at 7s now. 7-7, Cleveland, Boston. What's going on in the Yankees game? Yankees and Astros, that one is 0-0, but really just getting underway. So no surprise there. No surprise there at all. But oh my goodness, like this is definitely not the type of game we anticipated coming in here. We figured the Blue Jays would get off to a rocking start, which they did. But the Reds have been right there. Neither team can pitch. And we knew once we got into the bullpens, we knew this was going to be all over the place. Now, did I expect it to be this big of a score? Absolutely not. But this is just monstrous. Jays having issues, 2 outs. They never get the last out. And that's something they need to do. It's something, you know, as we go down the stretch towards the playoffs, it is something the Blue Jays are going to need to figure out and figure out real quick, because they cannot continue to, you know, make these not great plays, right? That's the problem. They need to settle down. They need their coffee. They need their Timmies is what they need. Let's see. Does our Redeem's Tim still work? Well, we get our Tims. There's our Tims. Get our coffee going on. That's what we need for this game. All right, here's the first pitch coming into Varsho. That's going to be low, down in the dirt. Varsho was 0 for 1 today. We'd love to see him get something going on. He did walk. Woof, swing and a miss through that one, 100 miles an hour. Maxwell is really bringing the heat. Really bringing the heat. Thank you for hitting the subscribe, by the way. We're 13 subs away from 550. They need to bunt. We're getting killed on double plays. I don't know if bunting is the answer for them. They tried. Lucas tried bunting earlier, and it was not pretty. It did not go well. Maxwell getting set here in the top of the 5th inning. Swinging through this one, and Varsho is going to go down. All right, let's see. Does the Redeem strikeout want to work? Strike 3, you are out. All right, so that works. Redeem strikeout will work. Off day on Thursday is much needed. Very much needed. Very much needed. They're going to have to do some regrouping. Alejandro Kirk, who's 1 for 2. He had a 3-run double in the first. His average is 296. Kirk has been clutch. This one is going to come in high and outside, 1-1. 1-1 to Kirky. Kirk is a fun player to watch. I really wish he would have been safe as he tried to stretch that double into a triple. He's going to step out, call timeout. Hey, what's up, Morgan? 10-8 is the score. Here's the pitch. Kirk is going to hammer this one. There's a base hit. Captain Clutch comes through again. Kirky, little single. Not a threat to steal, although Kirk does have a stolen base this season. Who do you think is off limits tonight from the bullpen? All of them. I don't think we want to go to anybody. Yeah, Little, we can't put in Little tonight. We don't want to put in Hoffman tonight. This pitch is going to be high, but gets called strike. And again, this always happens to Schneider, and I'm finding this consistently. Schneider's taking pitches outside the strike zone, up top the strike zone, like outside, and they're getting called strikes. He's going to swing through this one. He's shaking his head. He knows every at-bat, he's getting some bad calls. All right, 0 for 2. He's got 2 strikeouts tonight, Schneider does. His average sitting at 248. This one down low. Now, part of it is his own problem, right? The more you argue, the more you show frustration over bad calls, the more bad calls you're going to get. Tim's the reason the Blue Jays record is so bad on the road. Schneider going to hammer this one. It's going to be a fly ball to left field. He's going to be out. That's 2 outs for the Blue Jays. They still have Kirk on. That's right. They need their Timmies on the road. Maxwell really doing a nice job. Came in, kind of settled things down. Jimenez is up. He's 1 for 2. He had a single in the second. Would love to see him kind of get his average boosted a little bit. Top of the 5th inning here. Toronto with a 10-8 lead, and this is going to be hit hard down to left field. And that's going to be a fly out, and it's going to be out for the Blue Jays. So we are going to the bottom of inning number 5. The Blue Jays not able to put any more runs on the board. Hopefully, neither will the Reds. Coming up, we got Hayes, Trevino, and McLean, and these guys did some damage. Well, Trevino and McLean did some damage a little earlier on. Hanging in there with the Jays. We need another Terminator. Oh, yes. Morgan, absolutely. Bring on Hanky. So, yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating on what these guys are doing because they're going back and forth, exchanging run after run after run after run. But they're doing a decent job, right? They're hanging in. They're just holding on to the lead, and they certainly need to find a way to put some additional runs on and not give up any. You know, every time the Blue Jays put some runs on the board, they turn around and give them right back, and that certainly is going to make it very, very, very difficult. Hayes, though, we're able to strike him out. Hopefully he doesn't put one in play. Trevino is 2 for 2 today with a double and scored a run, and of course McLean with that double and RBI. So it's funny that we're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Each team with 9 hits. Toronto 10 runs. Cincinnati with 8 runs. So that is your score. 10-8 as we move right along. Eric Lauer trying to come in and settle things down. They're using a lot of pitching so far. Of course, most of the damage was done early in this game, and things are starting to kind of settle down, and that's all we can ask for, right? Just settle things down. So Hayes, as he comes up, 2 at-bats, nothing doing. 242 average. Let's see if Eric Lauer can shut the door and keep this one going. Reds don't score unless the Jays do, right? Talk about the ultimate game of give and take, Joshua. The ultimate game of give and take. Here comes Eric Lauer. Just recently, you know, that said he's going to be sticking around the pen. And just in these situations when their starters can't go deep, and he's a guy that can certainly give you some innings. They don't make it look easy. No, they do not. End-to-end hockey. Yeah, Edward, this is just that. It is end-to-end hockey, if you will, for sure. It's going that way. It feels like it. Here's the pitch, down low. 1-1, even out the count here to Hayes. The ground out, strikeout in his previous 2 at-bats. Danger, how's it going? Welcome in. Crazy big scores tonight. This going to be put into play. Another base hit for the Reds. They're on. 1 on, nobody outs. 10-8 here, 7-7 Boston, Cleveland. What's the score going to be in the Yankee game? Is that going to be a high-scoring affair as well? Madness, absolute madness. 2 subs away from 540. Make sure you're hitting that like and hit that subscribe for us. 2 for 2 is Trevino. Here's the pitch up high. He's going to take that one and step back. I've got a feeling inside my toes. Does it go electric? Defensive scoring. There you go. Here's the 1-0. Miss is going to go to 2-0. Holy, let's go. I have a feeling we might be here up until the first pitch tomorrow, the way this game is going. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here's that pitch outside. Good framing by Kirk. Doesn't get the call. 3-0 here. Come on, Lauer. It's like the bad pitching is contagious. Let's turn the hat around. Let's turn the hat around. Let's turn the universe around. Let's try and fix this. There he catches a corner for a strike. Thank you, Eric. 3-1. Hey, Lucas. Good evening. Oh. 3-1. Lauer's up to 27 pitches already. This is going to be foul back. 3-2. Full count. Let's go. Come on, Eric. Come on, Eric. Taking a long look, getting set. Trevino is waiting, wants to keep the hit streak going. The 3-2 catches him, ring him up, sit him down. Strike 3. There we go. Fired. What's up? Go Reds, go. Good pitch. Good pitch. Took this one all the way. Remember, I was at my friend's house watching NHL playoffs that ended 5 a.m. the next day. Yeah, Joshua, those are the best games. Those like triple and quadruple overtime. Here comes Matty McLean. 1 on, 1 out for those Reds. Pitch in there for a strike. Nice pitch, too. McLean is 1 for 2 with that RBI double in the second. Average is sitting at 224. I'm sending Joe and Carlos to the game. They will turn it around. 0-1. Down low goes to 1-1. They need to do something. And you know what? We can't even say in today's game it's been the bats because they've been hitting the ball well. They've been hitting the ball solid. I think the problem that we've really been seeing here is in terms of the pitching. They're just having a trouble getting that third strike. We've seen a lot of guys go to 0-2, 2-2, 3-2. They just can't sit them down. Here's another one. McLean now goes to 1-2. Fired. I hope you're having a great evening. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday evening. So hard to believe we're already here in September. Kids back at school. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Dwayne, appreciate it. Welcome to the community. Here's a pitch down in the dirt. 2-2. This is exactly what we're talking about. Having trouble getting that third strike. It's like they're so timid they don't want to keep the ball. They don't want to put the ball anywhere near, a potential base hit situation. So they're trying to go low. They're trying to go outside. They're trying to keep the ball away from them. And it's kind of backfiring. Lauer going to step off now at disengagement. Thank you, everybody hitting those subscribes. Keep it going. 8 away from 550. Appreciate it. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be hit hard. Knocked down at third base. Picked up over to first. Not in time. Kinder Falefa, another one. Another one. This was a sharp hit ball. So this shouldn't be an error. It was a hot hit. He was able to knock it down, but he had to go pick it up and could not get this over to first in time. So he took an extra step there. He knocked it down. He picked it up. 1, 2 little hops, and then throws it over, and it's just late. So 2 on now, 2 on with 1 out, and the defense is kind of hurting us a little bit here. That's right, Danger. Double play. We need it. We need it. Oh, all good, Edward. So far, so good. Oh, yes. This is such a great track. Here's the pitch. Misses, but gets called strike. Oh, we got the bag. We got the goods. Are you happy with it? Okay, we'll look at it later. Oh, my goodness. It's 10-8 right now. We're sitting in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch is going to be low, 1-1. You have Juan Guzman. Yeah, we need the Goozer. Get Juan Guzman in. Reds with runners in scoring position are 4 for 7 tonight. They've been certainly making this one interesting. Friedel is up here. 1-1 is the count. 2 runners on. He's going to pop this one up. Not playable as it's going to head out of bounds. This is nutty. This is a game I haven't seen in a long time. Time for a home run. Fired wants to see it. Fielding is bad too. Put in Straw. McSwedish wants Straw in here so badly. Here's the 1-2. Get him. Goes up high. Kirk pops up looking at first again. Draws the runner back. 2-2 now. Give him the fire up blue glove. Dallas, it would be cool if he had that blue glove with actual like flames. Put little fire paint on the outside. That would be sick. 2-2. Get him. This is going to be hitting a play. It's going to left. Schneider is back, makes the catch, has to turn and throw this one in to prevent the runners from tagging up. Good job there by Schneider to get this one back up here. Hey, it's a baseball miracle. The scoreboard is finally updated. Wow. Thank you for waking up the widget. 10-8 is the score. We can now see it on the screen. Wow. Joshua, it's just one of those things. It was slightly delayed. 5 innings delayed. Somebody was sleeping at the job. They woke up and said, oh, the games have started. I better turn on the widgets. Here's the pitch. This is going to be popped up foul. Marty looking to get it going again. What is that? YouTube featured. Oh, what? We're on the YouTube featured page. Cool. Thank you. We are being featured. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Kelly Gruber, yes. Bring in Kelly Gruber. I'm all for that one, Beverly. Kelly was one of my faves. Lauer's going to step off again. Restart the clock. If you're just joining us, this has been a whirlwind of a game. 10-8 is the score. At the half inning, we'll run through where all these runs came from. So stick around. Don't go anywhere. 2 outs, 2 on. Here's the 0-1. Gonna miss. 1-1. Marty. It's gonna be a 1 for 3 today. Lauer now up to 40 pitches. Throwing a lot. And he's not the starter today, by the way. Here's the pitch. Misses again. He is not the starter. The Blue Jays gone through a couple of pitches, as has Cincinnati. Berríos started. He only went 2 innings. Tate came in and pitched an inning. Then Lauer. And that's where we find ourselves right now. 2-1, 2 outs. Misses low again. 3-1 the count now. Hayden, what's going on? It is a very high-scoring game. Very high-scoring game. Cito Gas would be sitting there fuming. Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of sunflower seed munching going on right now down in that bench. Here's a 3-1, swing and a foul. Going to be a full count. 3-2, 2 outs, which means the runners are going to be on the go. They're going to be moving. This is a crucial moment in this game right now. Blue Jays need a big out. Eric Lauer, you got to settle down. Lauer being moved to the pen. Why does 8-1 not feel safe? It's 8. Which game is that one in? Here we go, waiting for the 3-2. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be foul back. So we're going to do it again. Let's keep this one going. Yeah, you're right. It does. So Joshua, it's still kind of behind, but at least we got the score up. It's the little things that count. Lauer earlier today. Yeah, that's right. It's been back and forth this game. Here's the pitch, fouled off again. Fouled off yet again. They're on the phone back to the pen. We got a couple pitchers up. Is that Varland? Looks like Varland is starting to get warm. Getting him in. I like Varland, actually. He's pretty solid. But we just need a reliever to buckle down and make some pitches. Here's the 3-2. And it's going to be popped to right field. Back to the wall. And that's going to be a catch. That's going to be a catch. Nice catch by Lucas at the wall. Holy moly. Thank goodness. No damage has been done. The Jays get out of it. We're going to the top of inning number 6. All right, so we said stick around. We'll break down. This is how this game has been played. In the first inning, the Blue Jays put up a 4 spot, which of course featured a Springer home run to kick things off. And then another 4 spot in the second inning. Then in the 4th inning, they put up 2. And that's what the Jays have done. 10 runs on 9 hits, going 4, 4, and 2. For Cincinnati, they scored 1 in the first, 5 in the second, 2 in the fourth for 8 runs on 11 hits. Now, the Blue Jays did have a throwing error. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa picked up a sharp hit ball at third, had to throw it over, but he threw it a little high, pulled Vladdy off the bag, which allowed the runner to be safe. Hey, Jesse, welcome into this crazy game. Absolutely crazy game. Yeah, let's get those likes going. If you haven't hit that thumb up yet, hit that like button for us. Keep that going and make sure you hit that subscribe as well. Jacob, what's going on? Think Bo will get another hit? I do. Bichette he's seeing the ball so well right now, so well. And so, yeah, anytime he steps up to the bag, I do not expect him to get out. I expect him to do something special. That's right, Danger. We got out of a jam, and that strawberry jam was pretty thick, but they found their way out of it, and hopefully we're going to turn this one around. Track power is like icing the puck in hockey, right? Oh, my goodness. Track power. That's funny. All right, let's keep this one going. Time. Blue Jays turn it around. We need Vladdy to start cooking. That's right. We certainly do need Vladdy to start cooking. Need him to go on. I thought the last fly was going to be a home run. It was close. It was close, but not close enough. Another pitching change for the Reds. This time it's Connor Phillips coming in to replace Zach Maxwell. Let's see what Phillips can do as the first pitch is inside to Kiner-Falefa. Phillips, he's only played in 10 games this year. He's got a 4.63 ERA. Isaiah swinging through, strike 1. He's 0 for 1 today. Little bit of a struggle game. He was hit by a pitch in the 4th. He has scored 2 runs. This one in there for a strike. Good strike pitch, 1 and 2. For third out, I'll be a fan, but playing with fire. Yeah, Todd. You hit that one to the track. All you need is a gust of wind blowing in the right direction, and that can help you or hurt you. And Isaiah swings at a horrible pitch, and he's going to go down. 1 out for the Blue Jays. Back up to the top of the order. Got a buddy in attendance at this game tonight. I'm in Florida. Thanks for the call. You're very, very welcome, Chris. You're very welcome. Thanks for joining us. Georgie Springer, my man. He's 3 for 3 tonight. 2 home runs and a single. He's having a heck of a game. Oh, he hits this one hard, but that's going to be back foul. Joshua says, do it again, Georgie. Let's get another home run. Let's send this one back to the track. Georgie's seen the ball real well. Taking a look. Here's the pitch. This one is skied. It's going to be an infield fly. Stewart is going to come in and make the catch. And Georgie is down. 2 quick outs here for the Blue Jays. Phillips coming in is doing a nice job getting some outs. A strikeout and a flyout. Would nice to see if the Jays did that. I just saw the ball pop off Canseco's head there for a bad break. Oh, man. Jose Canseco, that's a name from the past. Here's Nathan Lucas, who's 0 for 3 tonight, has not had a good outing. He hits this one hard down the left field side, but it's foul. 100-mile-an-hour pitch, and he jumped on that one. Really jumped on it. Lucas, one of these guys the Jays need to get him back going. Gonna hit this one hard, slicing into left field. A nice catch. And 3 up, 3 down. The Blue Jays not able to get anything going. De La Cruz, Hayes, and Lukes coming up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Wow. Are we actually going to get a fast inning here? We're going to get our first quick inning of the game. Something with these Reds the Blue Jays have struggled with. Of course, we know what happened yesterday. It was a back and forth, and the Jays took the lead in the top of the 9th inning. They then blew it in the bottom of the 9th. Hopefully that is not going to be the case here today. The Blue Jays need to kind of solidify their pitching situation. That has really been the downfall. And of course, today's game was no better. It wasn't a reliever that kind of blew things, and we haven't blown it yet. But it was Berríos who kind of came in and you know, had a real tough go. Again, it's been a long time since he started, about 10 days. And so we knew he'd be on a little bit of a limited pitch count, but just could not find the plate, really struggled. In the 9th, Joshua, if memory serves me correct, it was Nance. Tommy Nance, I think, was in there yesterday. But it was tough. I mean, we put in Brian Little at one point. Nance was in there. Maybe it was Little, actually. Maybe I have the orders reversed. Nance came in, then Little. Or was it flip-flopped? I can't remember. That was so yesterday. Are you looking forward to the NFL? Lucas, I'm looking forward to the NHL season big time. NFL will be fun, but I'm really looking forward to hockey getting going. We're going to see some real good games this year. And, you know, looking at the schedule, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a lot of back-to-backs. Of course, Olympic hockey coming up in the new year, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be a great year. Heat was still there heading towards the later innings. Yeah, 100 miles an hour. I mean, Chris, if listen, none of us, unless you've been playing pro ball, have stepped in front of a 100-mile-an-hour pitch. But if you've ever been in a batting cage, even against 90 miles an hour, that is fast. So 100 miles an hour is crazy. What are you watching the Blue Jays? Hayden, I'm watching on Sportsnet. So I'm in the Toronto area, so we are watching on Sportsnet tonight. De La Cruz coming up. He's 1 for 2 today. Big man, he's got some speed. Here's the pitch. Misses low. Lauer back in here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Yeah, very cold, McSwedish. Very cold. And listen, it just happened to be when the Jays had that hot streak, everybody was playing unbelievable baseball. Bats have certainly cooled down, but they've been keeping it going, right? Guys have been getting cold, other guys stepping it up, and right now we just have, you know, Springer is hot, Bichette is hot, and Kirk has been okay. Everybody else has really gotten cold, so we got to get some of these cold streaks to end, and we got to light the fire. 2-1. This is going to be put into play right to Bichette. He's going to make the grab, 1 down. Hot glove there by Bo. So Hayes is coming up. That could be it for Lauer as Schneider's going to make his way out. Didn't see the signal, but I think he's going to be done. Schneider making his way up here. There's a little clap. He takes the ball, a pat on the back, and Eric Lauer is down. Just about 50 pitches for him. And we got a Blue Jays pitching change. A Blue Jays pitching change. As we are making our way, and this is where things start to get a little crazy. Yeah, clock definitely clicking for those wanting to make a late season push. And this is that time, Chris. This is where things get crazy. We got about 2 months. Where are we? September. We've got about a month left, a month and a half bit left of the season. It's going to get crazy. Blue Jays have one of the hardest closing stretches in the league, of course. They do face the Yankees starting this weekend. They got the Red Sox. They got a couple series against the Rays, which is always nuts. We got Houston. So a lot of tough games coming up here for the Blue Jays. And if they can't figure out their pitching, they could pitch themselves right out of the top of the division. We know the Yankees in Boston are going to look to heat things up. So we got to get this going on. Nance started. Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't remember the order that they came in. But if we flip over to our scoreboard, maybe, and this, oh my goodness, they still haven't updated the actual scoreboard. 7-7 Guardians and Red Sox. That's going into the 7th. The other important game we're watching is the Yankees and Astros, and the Yankees are up 2-0 now. Yankees are up 2-0. So real important with the Yankees up and Boston kind of making a push. Real important that the Blue Jays can hang on to this 2-run lead or add to it. We got a couple of innings left to go. It's going to be clutch time here for these Blue Jays. Just enough time to correct a dive. You're a Cardinals fan and you're feeling it. Absolutely. Listen, it's all about sorting out the wrong and the rights from the wrongs. So Varland is coming in. He's got a 2.80 ERA. And again, he's having some pitch comm issues. We see this every single game. At some point, now he's giving the thumbs up. I guess it's in and working. No, Joshua, I haven't. Are they nice? I'll have to take a look. So he says it's working now, pointing to that comm in the hat. So that's good. Hopefully he can pitch well, because the Blue Jays need some solid pitching right about now. They need some big time pitching. This is a wild game. 10-8 is the score. Swing and a miss. There you go. First pitch, strike one. We will take that. Austin Hayes is 2 for 3. He had a 3-run home run, a double, scored 2 runs, 4 RBIs. Nice line for Austin Hayes today. Here's the 0-1. Going to put this in play. Comes up with the ball. Going to underhand this over to Vladdy in 2 pitches. Gets an out. There we go. Thank you, Varland. That's what we like to see. Let's keep it going. Let's get a quick inning here because, well, time to pick up the pace of this game because it's past my dinner time. Great stab. Came right back to him, lifted that glove up, got that reach to pull it down and send this one over. So this is going to be hit hard. Straight away center field. Varsho is back. He's going to make that catch. And thank you, Blue Jays. Another quick inning. We get our first quick inning all the way around. Coming up here as we go to the top of inning number 7. It's going to be Vladdy Guerrero Jr., who's 2 for 2 tonight. We got Bichette, who's 1 for 2. We got Varsho, who's 0 for 2. So let's see if we can get these guys rolling around. Keep it simple. Absolutely, Danger. Keep it simple. We have to beat the Yankees this weekend. Yes, it's going to be a huge series this weekend for sure. Again, if you're just joining us, if you're just coming in at this part in the game, thank you for being here. Make sure you tap that thumbs up, hit that like button, and of course, subscribe to the channel. We'd love for you to subscribe and join us as we continue to call Blue Jays baseball. We'll have NHL hockey starting up in just a couple of weeks. All kinds of fun stuff down the stretch, and we don't want you to miss a minute of it. So thanks for the support. Thanks for hanging out with us and subscribing to keep our channel growing. Matt, what's going on? Sox fan here. The algorithm threw me in here. Go Red Sox. Oh, Matt, yes. The Red Sox, they're tied up. Are they still tied? It was 7-7. Right now, it is crazy. We are scoreboard watching like crazy. The Yankees, they're ahead 2-0. Boston is all tied up. I believe it's still 7-7 in that game. It is absolutely crazy. And Matt, we will be taking on your Red Sox in just a couple of weeks. That's another huge series. Yes, Crow, awful in the 6th. Well, if you want to see awful, you should see what's been going on here in this Blue Jay game. Pitching has not been the strong suit. But 10-8, And we're ready to go. And you can see the scoreboard, while it updated, it's already behind as it hasn't updated the guys on base. And here it is. It's time for Vladdy Guerrero Jr. to get things going. The Blue Jays, the second best record in the American League behind the Tigers. Detroit picked up their 80th win. Now Toronto looking to do the same. And the first pitch in is going to be a strike to Big Vladdy, who's 2 for 2 tonight. Hey, Junior, what's going on? Thank you, by the way, for hitting that subscribe, Chris. Vladdy going to chop this one up the middle. He's going to be thrown out at first. Can't get there in time. Junior, Berríos was absolutely, well, I don't want to say he was horrendous, but he was not good. He got a little wild. And pitching for the Blue Jays, we know, hasn't been their strong suit. But yeah, Berríos only went a couple of innings, still ended up throwing about 50 pitches before he was pulled out. Bo Bichette, here's the guy hitting .311. He's been hot as hot can be. Takes this one on the corner, called strike one. Nice pitch. Big Bo Bichette. We need his hitting to get contagious real fast. Up high, kind of in the strike zone there. Not a good framing job. Brought that down real quick. 1 for 2. Bo does have a home run, a walk today. He's picked up 3 RBIs. Thank you, Junior. This one down in the dirt. Going to go to 2-1. Bo is one of those guys who can hurt you all around. Not necessarily a major long ball hitter, but certainly he's leading the league in hits. He's leading the league in doubles. So he will punish you. And he's just seeing the ball so well this season. So well. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate hitting that subscribe. Whoa, Bo swung so hard he almost spun himself around. He was doing the hokey pokey there and turned himself around. He swung real hard at that one. He was looking to really drive that ball. 2-2 the count, 1 out. Here's Bo waiting. He's going to foul this one off, staying alive. Bo is doing a real nice job. He's pulling the trailer for sure. That he is. He is. He's got the hitch all hooked up. And he's driving it. Thank you, JK, hitting that follow. Here's the 2-2 up high. 3-2 now. Full count here to Bo. Bo, you know, one of my big complaints about Bichette was him chasing balls low and away. And the last couple of games, he's been really good at laying off those. Let's see where they go here. Up high, he's going to chop this one a second. That's going to be an easy throw out. So got his bat around on it, but just couldn't put it into play. But he has not been chasing balls the way he was for a very long time. So no hit for Bo. That's going to bring up Varsho. Varsho's 0 for 2 today. Had some nice catches in the field, but 0 for 2. He did walk and score in the first. We need to get him on base. Pitch is going to miss, but it's called strike one. Strike zone has been all over the place. I think the strike zone has an hourglass figure in today's game. Phillips pitching really well. Varsho tattoos this one. This is going back to the wall. See you later, alligator. Time to do the happy dance. Dalton Varsho sends it out of here. It's a solo shot. The Blue Jays make it 11-8. There you go. A hop, skip, and a jump all the way home. 423 feet. That's the way. We like it. There you go. Strutting, putting on the jacket. Nice job. That's what we needed to see from him. He just got that bat around so fast. Sent that out of here. Here comes Kirky. Kirky following up. Major, what's going on? Welcome in. No, Lucas, it's been so back and forth. It's hard to say, even with that extra shot. 3 runs is not safe the way this game is going. Here comes Kirk, who's 2 for 3 today. Takes this one the edge of the strike zone, 1-1. 2 outs here for Varsho. That was a beauty. Let's see if Kirk can keep this one going. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 call. What a shot. A huge shot. Kenner Post made a Brandon Little stamp, but they had to stop the promotion when fans were spitting. No, Onyx. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Come on, Kirky, keep this one going. Yeah, it's going to miss outside 2-2. First, I was reading it. I'm like, really? They made a Brandon Little stamp? I'm like, of all the pitchers, that's who they choose? Whoosh. How do you think the Leafs will do this year? Lucas, I think they'll have a great regular season. They will certainly make the playoffs. Swing and a miss. Kirk is down, and so are the Blue Jays. But they get a run. And the score keeps growing 11-8 as we're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's the 7th inning stretch. Everybody stretch. Let's get our virtual wave going. It's a good way to stretch the arms. I'll count it down. All you have to do is find a wave emoji and drop that in the chat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, get the virtual wave going. Cool Flames, what's going on? Panthers are going to three-peat. Cool Flames, they are definitely one of my favorites to do just that. Hey, get those hands up. Get a good stretch going on there. JK is getting her going. Onyx getting it going. Dallas getting in there. Yeah, the Panthers have that core locked up big time, so they are going to be a threat for sure. For sure. Zach's getting in there. Very nice. Everybody's jumping in, getting the virtual wave going on. Noah's Ark, what's going on? Celebrates 33 months. Go Jays, go. Unbelievable. Thank you so much to Noah and all the channel members. Wow, I couldn't type there for a second. All right, should we do it? Should we do it? You've got a diamond. You've got 9 men. You got a hat, a bat, and that's not all. You got the bleachers. Got them from spring till fall. You got a dog and a drink and an umpire's call. What do you want? Let's play ball. That's all I'm doing. That's it. Oh my goodness. Let's get up and let's get this one going. Hey, Charlie, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much. Zachary hitting that subscribe. Welcome in. Play ball. Okay. Blue Jays. Let's play ball. Let's do it. It's a goofy kind of night. It's a goofy kind of night. And here comes Stewart. Stewart, who's 0 for 3 tonight. The youngster coming up here. Let's go. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate it so very much. Let's bring this up. We are, by the way, 3 subs away from 550, which is incredible. Thank you so, so much. Karen, I had to Google it. We want a hot dog. 90,000 hot dogs is what they sold on the last Looney Dog Day. Here comes Varland putting this one in. It's going to be pop foul. Stewart is now in the hole. 0 for 2. 0 for 2. Oh my goodness. Again, thank you everybody for your support today. We really appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun in this crazy, crazy game. 11-8, bottom of the 7th. Let's go. Here's a pitch down in the dirt. 1-2. Varland got a little excited there. Little excited, just couldn't control that. Stewart is kind of the best prospect the Reds had in their system. They brought him up here, and he's been doing okay. Swing and a miss there. Strikeout. As I'm trying to give him some props, he strikes out. Bad, what's going on? Welcome in. So we got a strikeout. Let's drop that in there. Boom. Our little strikeout. Anytime somebody gets a strikeout, you can drop exclamation mark redeem strikeout. And that'll bring up our little strikeout graphic. Hayes coming up. He's 1 for 3. Singled his last at bat. Average is sitting around 244. Reds trying to get one back. Varland is trying to say no, no, no. 1-1 here to Hayes. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Taking a look. Varland delivers. He's working pretty quick. This one got away from him. Goes up high. 2-1. Silk Song, what's going on? Welcome in. Tomorrow is going to be the finale. We'll be here. Hope you will be too. We'll get that one scheduled later on tonight. Here's the pitch. Going to miss wide. 3-1 now. Hey, Rice, welcome back. Lots of runs. It's been a busy night at the ballpark. I like to try and get everything scheduled in advance. This is going to be hit, and it's going to be through. Base hit for Cincinnati. Hayes getting a hit. But we ran into trouble the other day when we had a couple of streams scheduled and went live. So we've got to do a few things to get that sorted out. T Wood, hello there. Welcome in. What's going on with Scott Barlow? I need him for another pitcher strikeout. And hey, everyone, welcome in. Welcome in, T Wood. 1 on, 1 out for the Blue Jays. So Barlow, unfortunately, Barlow had a tough outing. He only went 1 inning, giving up 4 runs, 2 hits, 3 walks. Not a good outing at all. Why couldn't Stewart just hit once and get 1 base on? You know, Ty, he's going to be a real good player. There's a lot of potential in him, a lot of potential. He's going to be a good player. Going to take a little while. Thank you so much, T. I appreciate that. Here comes the pitch. Trevino going to hit this. Picked up. Connor Falefa to second, over to first in time, and the Blue Jays turn 2. A double play. Varland gets out of the inning. Wow, a double play. Is that the first double play the Blue Jays have had today? I think it may be, as we go to another commercial break. Are we going to the top of the 8th? Is it really happening? Are we at that part of the game? All this time later to the top of the 8th? All right, let's do a little scoreboard watching here. The Yankees are still up 2-0. Where's the Red Sox? Red Sox have now gone ahead 11-7. 11-7. Yes, Rise Crossland, we will be here tomorrow. 6:30-ish, we'll be going live. Game time is 6:40. So first pitch probably, again, will be shortly after that. But we will be here tomorrow. 6:30 is when we're going to anticipate going live, and I'll get those streams scheduled for later tonight. I got to do a little bit of work after I have dinner after the baseball game, and then I'll get that one up and scheduled. It's now time for you to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Nope. Only 1 song per stream, Onyx. Only 1 song per stream. That's all that's all I got set in me. Ty, I appreciate that. Thank you kindly. We appreciate all the support tonight as we are growing our community, and we appreciate you all so much. One of the things you'll notice, I know we got a lot of new folks kind of joining us and hanging out, whether you're a Jays fan or not. One thing you will learn very quickly from our community of the folks around here is, everybody is so awesome, so nice, so great to talk to, but the sports knowledge is amazing. Everybody loves to talk sports, from their favorite players, who's hot, who's not, who they want to see, traded or picked up or sent down. Everybody's got really good opinions and really good arguments. So this is such an awesome sports community. And I really want to thank all of you for the conversation in the chats, because it's awesome. It's awesome, and I love it. We like Karen. You might be alone in that. You might be alone in that. But I thank you. Who would you pick from the Blue Jays that does good consistently? 2 guys right now. Well, 3 guys right now. Springer, Bichette, and Kirk. Those are the 3 that I would say do it consistently. Let's see here. No pickle for my dogs. So we got Schneider up. We got another pitcher. San Martin is going to come in here. Reverse San Martin replaces Connor Phillips. And Davis Schneider, who's had a tough night at the park, he's 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. This one is going to be popped up, so his night is not going to get any better. Oh, and it's not caught. Stewart couldn't come up with it. It kind of hits the fencing there. Mark, how's it going? Welcome in. Jay's still in the World Series. We will see. It's going to be very interesting. One more time, please. I have a baby and decided now is the time to show me the focals. So Bichette, Springer, and Kirk would be the 3 Blue Jays I think that have been the most consistent and that I would certainly trust. Schneider going to hit this one back. I would love to say, you know, Vladdy is one of those guys. He's just not. Same with Barger. Right now, Barger is struggling. They need to pick up their game and get back consistent. But Springer, Bichette, and Kirk, I think, are your 3 consistent Jays you can kind of count on. And they've been clutch. They've been real clutch. And there it is, 550 on the board. Thank you all so very much. This is going to be foul back again. Schneider doesn't want to go down easy. 3-2. Full count on him. I need 3 more hits to hit 2 big tickets. All right. We 3 slots. Who do you need? Or just 3 hits in general as Schneider goes down swinging. 1 out for the Blue Jays. Do you need just any 3 hits? Just need the over. Gotcha. Just the over. You're a great singer. You should sing more. I'll keep that in mind. I keep that in mind. So Ty France is going to find his way into this ball game. France is going to come in for Jimenez. Jimenez might have tweaked something. France swinging, going to drive this to right field. It's going to drop off the wall. France is turning. He's going for 2. Here comes the throw. He slides, and he's gone. France points. He wants this reviewed. France came around. It went off the wall. It was a little bit of a slow throw in, but he was chugging, and he went down. Let's see the replay. He feels like he beat the tag. De La Cruz was right there. Good positioning. Let's see. Superman slide, catch, tag. Oh, he's safe. What a move. So what he did is he's coming in with 2 hands. The throw came in, and he pulled the one hand back. So De La Cruz couldn't get the tag in, and he touched with his forward hand. So it was a Superman dive, and he pulled the one hand away from the tag and slid in with his other hand. I think he's safe. I think he's safe. He came in with the left. Good play. I mean, the umpire was right there. I think he was kind of watching the right hand, not the left hand. But real nice play. Yeah, it was a smart slide in here. Jays need this one. Yeah, that was a great. I really like that slide. This is a review. As it stands now, it's 2 outs, and he would be gone. But he's safe. So we'll see what they call. It is overturned. Good call. They overturn it. So he is going to be safe on second base. They take it out off the board. And after that, France is now pulled out, and they're going to put Ernie Clement in as a pitch runner. So the pitch hitter gets a double, and he's pulled out for a pitch runner. Here comes Ernie. Hey, Bert. He's going to come in and try and get some speed on the baseline as Isaiah Keener-Falefa, the newcomer, or I should say the returnee, is now coming up to bat. Should have been a homer. It was close. It was very close. Oscar, what's going on? Welcome in. Here's the pitch. It's going to be foul back. Foul back. Dropping those redemptions in there. Little celebration. That's funny. IKF. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Had some troubles. He's going to poke this one first base side. Stewart is going to grab it. He's going to touch up. He's going to be out, but he does advance the runner. Heads up base running there by Ernie Clement. So we got 2 down, runner on third as the Blue Jays playing a little bit of small ball right now. So Springer coming up. He's 3 for 4. He's got a couple home runs tonight. Springer's having a heck of a ball game. Here's the pitch outside. Yes, Onyx, so close, so close. We're creeping up there. Hard to believe we're starting that countdown, moving towards 29. Here's the pitch, misses outside. 2-0. Trying to keep it away from Springer. He's been red hot. Red hot. His slide is called the swim move. Yeah, it was a beautiful play. Very, very heads up play. Varsho has been good too, Jesse. Yes, indeed. But you know, when you're sliding in and you make that adjustment, I mean, that's just great. You don't have time to think about it. It's just reactionary. As Springer is going to draw a walk, Springer goes to first. So we got runners on the corners now. Lucas, who's had a horrific game. He's 0 for 4 today. So Lucas coming in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. The Harpers, welcome to the community. Welcome in. So runners on the corners, 2 outs. This ball down low and inside on Straw. So there you go, Miles Straw. He's going to draw in. So Straw is in for Lucas, pitch hitting. There you go. For everybody who wanted Straw in this game, here he is. Blue Jays pulling out all the stops. Strike 1, nice pitch in there. Just hit a home run. W3's just hit it over the fence. That's it. That's all I ask. Straw's a stud. He is JK. He's a good bat. A real good bat. Here's a pitch inside. Good call by the umpire. 2-1. Oh boy. 2 outs, 2 on, runners on the corner. Straw coming into pitch in. The Blue Jays making some changes here. This is going to be hit right up the middle. That does not get through. A great play, and the Blue Jays are down. They cannot score. A sharp hit ball up the middle, but the Reds' second baseman with a great play, able to pick it up and get the out. And wow, we are going to the bottom of the 8th inning. The bottom of the 8th. The Reds have 6 outs left to go. 6 outs left to go. Karen, if you do, depending on which stream you're on, if you're on the horizontal stream, do exclamation redeem, no spaces, and then pickle. Exclamation mark redeem, and then pickle. And that should work for you. But yes, some people are wondering, how are other people bringing those graphics up on the screen? Well, just by hanging out with us, if you're in the horizontal stream, you are earning points. And you can check your points by doing exclamation mark points in the chat. That will tell you how many points you have earned. Then, as you earn points, you have the ability to redeem those points to bring up the various graphics on the screen. We got a variety of ones that you can certainly bring up, and it's a nice, fun way to play along. You just need the space between redeem and pickle. So exclamation mark redeem is one word, then space pickle, and that should do it for you. All right, we got McLean, Friedel, and Marti coming up here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's see if the Blue Jays can keep this one going. Looks like we got Shane Bieber going to be throwing tomorrow for us. The Biebs going to be in the lineup tomorrow against Cincinnati. Gosman, Scherzer, and Bassett going to be the 3 up against the Yankees this weekend. Luis Sora, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. And here we go. Sir Anthony Dominguez coming in the game. Let's keep the pitching rotation going. Dominguez with a 3.31 ERA in 58 games, split between Baltimore and Toronto this year. There you go, Karen. That's how you do it. And the Pickle Man coming up, making his little appearance. All right, here's the first pitch in their first strike. There we go. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Fans of the Green Bay Packers, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Miles Straw going to move into right field. Pitch misses high, 1-1 to McLean. Everybody clap your hands. Oh, I love the music at the ballparks. You finally got it. Finally got it. Pitch down low in the dirt. 88 miles an hour, one hop. Good job by Kirk to hang on to that one. 2-1 the count now. Blue Jays just have to put this one away. The question is, who comes in for the bottom of the ninth? That is the $1 million question. First, they got to get there. 2-1 to McLean. Swing and a foul. 2-2. Going to even this one up. Good pitch, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He is one of the better pitchers coming out of the pen. Somebody who I actually like a lot. He does a real good job. Let's go. Let's keep this one flowing. This is going to be fouled back again. Keep the count at 2-2. Gosh, they're making me so nervous. He's making me so nervous. He's taking a long time between pitches, really kind of working this clock down. Here's the 2-2, and that's going to be fouled back again. McLean hanging around. Keeping this one going. Oof. Yeah. If this is your first time with us, this is your first time checking out our style of play-by-play, our style of coverage, thank you for joining. We'd love to get your feedback. So feel free anytime on any of our streams, drop a comment. Let us know what you like. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. There we go. Sit down. 1 out. Nice pitch by Dominguez, 100 miles an hour. If you have any critical feedback, if there's anything you don't like or would suggest, you can always drop me an email. Visit our website, samwellb12experience.com. If you go to the About section, you can leave us a note. We read everything that comes in. So always looking for feedback. Friedel up now. He's 1 for 4 today. This pitch going to be low in the dirt. 1-0. I like how Dominguez is coming throwing. He's throwing hard. Changing up velocity around, which is key. Very important. Friedel did have that bunt single earlier, which was crazy. This is going to be hit hard. Oh, goodness. Going to right field. See you later. It's out of here. Friedel gets 1 on the board. Every time the Blue Jays score 1, the Reds get 1 back. 11-9 all of a sudden. Holy smokes. 360 feet, just got there, 96 miles an hour. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Only 1 out. He just jumped on that pitch. Just turned and jumped on that one. Yikes. That's going to bring up Marti. This game is not over yet, folks. This is not over yet. 11-9. Marte. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Beverly, that's so funny. Marte. Misses outside. 1-1. Going to even up the count. Let's go, Blue Jays. Let's turn this one around. Let's get this going. Unbelievable. This Jays team. This Jays team. Here it is. Oh, this is hit hard. This is going into left field. This is going to drop down. It's going to go off the wall. Schneider waiting to pick it up. He finally throws this one in. It's going to be a stand-up double for Marti. Oh. So Marte is on. Yikes. So with 1 out, they get a runner in scoring position. And here comes De La Cruz, who's 1 for 3, and he can be trouble. He just turned on this one and drove it right down to that left field corner. Schneider was very slow waiting for this ball to roll up and go off the wall. He could have made an earlier play on that. Here's the pitch. This is going to be popped up by De La Cruz. So I would have been okay with the single because it would have allowed a double play ball to be put into effect, but not the case. He goes to second. So this is going to be interesting. And right now, Boston did win. Another pitch down in the dirt. Kirk has to keep this in front. So Boston does win. New York is winning. So this became a must-win game for Toronto. This is now a must-win game. With Boston winning and New York Yankees winning, this is a must-win game. All right, Mark, take care. We'll see you tomorrow. This pitch outside. Oh, Estes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. Hope you're having a great evening. Not as crazy as this game. Dominguez, the pitch in there for a strike. Good job. 2-2. 2-2. All right, De La Cruz. Waiting. De La Cruz, I like this kid a lot. Not so much a kid, but I like him a lot. 6'5", 200 pounds, 23 years of age. Yes, he is a kid. This is going to be poked. Great stab by Vladdy. He can't get up. Throws it to Dominguez. Touches first. Gets the out. Great defensive play by Vladdy. But a heads-up play by Dominguez to run over. Vladdy got turned around and tripped up on his backside. Could not get up to get to the bag in time. Kind of lobs it over to Dominguez, who touches the base and then turns. Heads-up play to turn and look in case he needed to get this over to third or even home to cut off the runner. So the runner does go over to third. It's 2 outs, runner on third. This is your favorite sport, Lewis? Yeah. I mean, this is swing and a miss. This is why baseball is so exciting. It just gets crazy. Leonardo, how's it going? Welcome in. Don't really watch baseball, but I put money down for the Blue Jays. I hope they win. Leonardo, I don't have money down, but I hope they win too. We're in the bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. There's a runner on third. Swing and a miss. 0-2 here to Hayes. And for those that are putting some coins down, please make sure you are playing responsibly and play within your means. Hey, Saul, what's going on? Cincinnati trying to get back here. Thank you, Vic, for the follow. Appreciate that. Thanks to everybody who's hit those subscribes tonight as well. Dominguez about to throw his 20th pitch. Hayes is 2 for 4 tonight. He's in the hole. 0-2, 2 outs. This one down in the dirt again. Sir Anthony Dominguez loves this pitch down low. He's hopped a couple of them into Kirk's chest. Who's going to do their laundry? They're so dirty. They are very dirty. A dirty ball player is a sign of a ball player who worked hard. Let's go. 1-2. Important pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Sit down. Turn around. This inning is done. We are going to the top of lucky number 9. Guerrero, Bichette, and Varsho. The 3 up for the top of the 9th inning. Hey, Roger. He hangs it in there. What a great pitch. Vladdy is 2 for 3 tonight. Bichette is 1 for 3. Varsho is 1 for 3. Varsho with a home run. Bichette has a home run. Is this going to be Vladdy's turn? Is this Vladdy's time to send one up and out of here? Let's go. Coach Barry, welcome in. Welcome to the party. And again, thank you everybody for joining us here tonight. This game has been, I was going to say epic, but it's been anything but. The bats have been crazy. The pitchers have been not good. Toronto had 4 in the first, 4 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the 7th for 11 runs on 11 hits. 11-11, make a wish. Cincinnati 1 in the first, 5 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the 8th for 9 runs on 14 hits. It has been absolutely wild. The battle of the bullpens. The Jays have thrown Berríos, Tate, Lauer, Varland, and Dominguez. Well, the Reds, they have thrown Barlow, Suter, Maxwell, Phillips, Samerton, and we'll see if Samerton's going to come back out here in the ninth or if they're going to make a change and bring somebody else in. But it has been an absolute wild, wild ride for these two teams. They've been driving us crazy. And what is happening here? Let me make a little adjustment. Got to get back in over here. Sorry, I clicking around too much. There we go. Perfect. All right. Let's go. Top of the ninth. Time to put this one away. Oof. Vladdy Guerrero stepping in 2 for 3 with a walk, 2 singles, 2 runs. Taking this one in for a strike. 0-2, 2 quick strikes on Vladdy. Jay's closer, Roger, they better not put Hoffman in. They better not. LVH, what's going on? I'm going to have a heart attack. Hey, we better not put Hoffman in. I won't be able to watch. Vladdy going to hit this one hard. It's going to get through the infield. It's another single for Guerrero. 3 singles for Vladdy here tonight. And with no outs, the Blue Jays have a runner on. Oh, my God, it's Jeff Hoffman warming up in the pen. Hoffman is warming up in the pen. The Blue Jays see him warming up, and they say, man, we better get the bats going. We need more runs. Oh, heart attack, Hoffman. Oh, my God. Here comes Bo Bichette. Bo, let's go. He's going to hit this one hard down the right side, but that's going to be foul. No Hoffman and no Little. Oh, it seems like we're going to get the Hoff. Bo is 1 for 3 today. Average is up to 311. Oh, up high. 1-1. Oh, boy. Phil, what's going on? Summer's been fantastic. Been a great summer. Hope you're doing well. Hoffman needs holy water. He needs something. This is going to be fouled back. Goes to 1-2. Come on, Bo. Come on, Bo. Bo is kind of squinting. He's kind of looking around. I think he regrets swinging at that pitch. Big time. This is crunch time right now, folks. This is crunch time. 1 man on base. 1 on, nobody out. 1-2 to Bo. Way outside. It goes wide. Go, Vladdy. Go, Vladdy. He's going to trot on over to second. So there we go. Wild pitch pass ball. Moves Vladdy over to second base. Puts him now in scoring position. Folks, we are 4 subs away from 560. If you're not already following or subscribed, kindly hit that button for us. We'd appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button as well. 2-2 here to Bo. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, this one curved down and inside, and Bo Bichette strikes out here in the 9th. Not as something we wanted to see. Wow. I'm doing okay. Just a quick question. Did you hear about a former NHLer, David Booth, coming down under and scoring over 60 points in 16 games? No, I didn't hear about that, Phil. Here comes Varsho, swings at the first pitch. He's going to fly this in a shallow right center, and that's going to be caught. So just like that, Bo is out, Varsho is out. We got 2 men down with Vladdy on second base, and Kirk is going to make his way up. 2 outs now, 2 outs, 2 outs. That's right. I don't mind if you guys reiterate the plays if you type them in, but just wait a little bit. Let us call it first, and then you can certainly type it in. 34 goals, 26 assists. Phil, wow. So David Booth going down to Australia, playing in the Australian Ice Hockey League. 34 goals, 26 assists. That's wild. All right, we got another pitching change. It looks like the Reds going to make a pitching change, so we're going to head over to our commercial break. Slice Lawler, what's going on? Welcome in. Who do I bet right now? Well, the Blue Jays are in the lead 11-9. They have one runner on. Kirk is up. He's 2 for 4 with a double and a couple RBIs, 3 RBIs. However, Hoffman, their quote-unquote closer, serves the title of, is warming up and could be coming into this game. So normally in the top of the 9th inning, you would say, I'm going to put my money on the winning team. However, the way Hoffman's been playing, it's very, very nerve-wracking. Oh, it looks like our internet just dropped down. Looks like we have some internet issues. All right, it's coming back up. Internet coming back up. Hopefully we're still good. Always love when that happens. Holy smoke. So if Kirk, listen, if Kirk can get a couple of insurance runs here, be great to see. It would be real, real good to see. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, buffering. Hopefully it's the internet just kind of kicked out for a second, but hopefully it comes back and gets things going. Nope, it's still going. Can you message and tell them to get off the internet? Internet having some issues. No, don't disconnect. Reconnect. This is a wild and crazy game. Absolutely wild and crazy game. All right, coming back. Let's go Zulueta. Usever Zulueta coming in to pick things up and get this one going. Trying to shut the Jays down. Here we go. Here's the pitch up high. 1-0 to Kirk. 1-0 to Kirk. Kirk is 2 for 4, double, single, 3 RBIs. He's at 297. So close. Here's the pitch right down the middle. Kirk takes that one, called strike, 1-1. Oof, 1-1. This is crazy. This is absolutely nutty right now. Zuleta coming in. Throwing about 97 the first 2 pitches. 11-9 Blue Jays. This one outside. 98 miles an hour, but just missed. Kirk, very, very, very good eye. Oh, Barger's coming out on deck, so it looks like Barger's going to substitute. He's going to step in here and pitch hit. Kirk is going to foul this one back, 2-2. Should Kirk get on, Barger's going to come in replace of Schneider. Schneider has had a very tough game today. So the Blue Jays hoping to keep this one going. 2-2, 2 outs. Kirk with 2 strikes is hitting .309. He leads the major league in this scenario, hitting with 2 strikes. And it looks like he wants something from the on-deck circle. Looks like there's an issue with his bat. So Barger's going to throw him. Is it some tape, some tar? He's got to make a little adjustment to his bat here. Get that sticky stuff all over here. All right, 2-2, 2 outs. Blue Jays trying to get some insurance here. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Vladdy Guerrero is on the move. And he steals third base. Vladdy Guerrero heads up base running. Dude, he steals third. Standing there, hands behind his back. Big lead, a great jump. And this throw was very, very close. If it was on the money, he would have been gone. But he steals third. So Kirk, he's at a full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Kirk is set. Thank you, Larry, for the follow. Here's the pitch. Up high, and he walks him. So ball 4. Kirk is going to walk. So with 2 outs, we got runners on the corners. And Addison Barger is going to check into this game. Barger's going to check in, pitch hitting. So Schneider was 0 for 4. Schneider did not have a good game. So Barger's going to come in. Now, Barger likes to swing at pitches in on his hands, kind of in there tight. Oh, boy. So let's see how this is going to play out. Keston, thank you for the follow. First pitch to Barger is going to be low. Jay's doing this with 2 outs. Barger was super hot for a while and really cooled right off. He's one of my faves. Would love to see him get going again. Taking this one in for a strike. The changeup, wasn't quite sure about it, so laid off. That's okay. Zuleta, he's working this clock. Here's the 1-1. Barger swing's going to foul that one back. 98 miles an hour. Got a good piece of it, just not enough. Just not enough. Edward, he needs to knock this one in. Really needs to knock this one home. He's got a big swing. He's got a monster swing. We got 2 on, runners on the corners, Vladdy and Kirk. Barger, he's in the hole 1 and 2. Here's the pitch down low, can even it up at 2 and 2. Phil, you're killing me. Yeah, Brandon, for some reason, the little scoreboard widget has been a little goofy tonight. It has been all over the place. But it's the top of the 9th, 2-2, runners on the corners. Gonna step off, reset. Thank you for the follows. Appreciate it. Thanks for the subs. Outside, wild pitch. Wild pitch. Vladdy's gonna score. Kirk moves to second. 12 runs now for the Blue Jays. 12-9. Sometimes you just need a little wild pitch to help you out, and that gets them at least one insurance run. So one run scores. Kirk moves over to second. Barger still has a good bat here, and it's a full count. Oh, boy. Keep this going. Here's the 3-2. Swing, and Barger going to poke this in the left field, and that's going to be caught. So the Jays get 1. We are moving to the bottom of the 9th inning yet again. Bottom of the 9th inning. Lux, Stewart, and Hayes. Lux is 1 for 3 today. Stewart is 0 for 4. Hayes is 2 for 4. Wow. In a night when the Red Sox pulled out a victory, the Yankees are up 6-0 over the Astros. The Blue Jays must hold on to win. You got a couple of runs ahead. It's 12-9 the score. This is where we need some shutdown baseball. That stolen base was huge, JK. A huge, huge stolen base by Vladdy. A good heads-up play, good heads-up running, right? Vladdy on first. There's that wild pitch. Vladdy moves to second. He then steals third, just gets in there, and then another wild pitch allows Vladdy to score. We'll take that all day long. The baseball gods right now helping the Blue Jays out. But let's see, are we indeed going to see Hoffman coming in? Is it going to be the Hoff? If you're just joining us for the 9th inning, welcome in. My name is Sam. This is the Sam Welby 12 Experience on the SB12 Sports Network. We are happy to have you along for the ride, so make sure you're tapping that like button, hit those follows, hit those subscribes. We will be back for the conclusion of this series, Game 3, tomorrow. And we will see what that one is going to be like. Same go live time. We'll be live about 6:30 Eastern time. So if you couldn't hang out with us for the whole game today, hopefully we see you a little earlier tomorrow. And here he comes. Blowout Jeff Hoffman himself. In 60 games, he's got a 5.02 ERA, and he better have the shortest leash I've ever seen in my life. You cannot allow this guy to go. Fluharty, apparently, Larry, Fluharty is not available today. So here comes Heart Attack Hoffman in. We got Miles Straw now in left field. Some defensive changes with all the substitutions that the Blue Jays have made. And it's all up to Hoff. Addison Barger moves into right field. This is going to be interesting. Hoffman versus Lux. Here's the first pitch. Going to be put into play. Ground ball over to Vladdy, and that's 1 down. All right, 1 pitch, 1 out. We'll take that. We'll take that. Good start. 1 pitch, 1 out. 1 pitch, 1 out. By the way, there we go. Thank you so much. Getting those over, getting those milestones cooking. Thank you. Here comes Sal Stewart. He's 0 for 4 today. The youngster. Here comes Hoffman. Delivers, misses. 1-0, 95 miles an hour. Hooey. Let's go, Jays. Hoffman delivers. This one high, and it's going to be 2-0. Oh, boy. My goodness. Blue Jays fans silent around the homes right now watching Hoffman. This one in there for a strike. 2-1 the count now. Any chance Hoffman wins team MVP this year? I would say 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2. 2-2 the count. Hoffman needs to go back to the bullpen. Travis, he's been okay right now. He's been okay right now. Oh, boy. Reds fans see Hoffman comes out and they start drooling. We have a chance. Blue Jay fans holding on to their chairs. This one is going to be put into play. Great stab at third, and Falefa can't make the throw across. Oh, my goodness. Keener Falefa has had so many bobbles, and this is going to end up a base hit. Now it was a sharp hit ball. He had a long way to come across. He made the great catch, but he could not take the ball out of his glove cleanly. Extra practice for you, Falefa. Oh, my goodness. All right, here comes Hayes. He's 2 for 4 with a couple singles today. 1 on, 1 out. Double play ball. Let's go. Or throw it low. Yikes. This is nuts. Double play to end it. Danger. That would be good. Clement would have made the throw. That was a tough draw to come across. He came a long way. Couldn't pull it cleanly out of the glove. That's about 3 balls I think he's bobbled today. Strike 1 at the knees. 1-1 now the count. Benson on deck. Barger would have come over there with it. Hoffman 1-1. Oh, God. Here's the pitch. In there for strike. Catches a corner. 1-2. 1-2. All right. All right. Come on, Hoff. Vinny Gates, what's up? When is Hoffman gets us out of this? He'll be the MVP of this game. Kirk for sure. Kirk has been great. Springer has been great. Here's the 1-2, and this is going to be chopped foul. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Jays fans, let's go. And somersaulted and lost the ball. McSwedish, that's funny. Listen, in his defense, it was a sharp hit ball. He had to come a lot away. Made a great kind of sliding effort to grab it. But when you make a catch like that, you have to pull the ball out of your glove clean. Here's the 1-2, misses outside and away. 2-2. 9:45. We are officially now crossing the 3-hour marker. A 3-hour tour. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. 2-2, misses low. 3-2, full count. It's time. 3-2, 1 on. Jays are ahead 12-9 here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Strike him out. Strike him out. Strike him out. Now. Got him. 97 miles an hour. Corner of the strike zone. 2 down. Good pitch. Whew. Kenny, what's going on? Here to see another blown save. Not today, Kenny. Good pitch. Great pitch. Let's go, Hoff. You're up against Benson. And oh, we got a mound visit here. Benson is going to come in. He's going to take the place of Trevino. So a little conversation here. talking some strategy. In 70 games, Will Benson is hitting .221, 9 home runs, 32 RBIs. Pete Walker with some words. Kirk and Hoffman having some words. They're saying, how else can we draw out this game? So this guy on the SB12 Sports Network has to delay his dinner. Best Friday night, $609 if the Reds do it. Oh, we'll see. Oh my goodness. Again, welcoming everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. What a game this has been. 12-9. Not right now, Trav. He's looking okay, but we need one. Are they going to go? Here's a pitch, swing, and a little tip back. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. 0-1. Beverly, I'm so sorry. Doug, thank you for that follow. Appreciate it. Setting it up again. We'll be here tomorrow, 6:30. Here's the 0-1 outside 101. Take this moment to thank all the moderators. Appreciate you so much for what you do for us. Keeping things safe in the chat. Want to thank all of our channel members supporting us the way you do. Want to thank Stefan for the super chat. This one down low, going to be 2-1 now. Everyone who hit that follow button or hit that subscribe and became a member of our community, we appreciate you so very much. Jackson, Lincoln coming in, hitting those follows. Thank you both. 2-1, 2 outs. 12-9 is the score. Runner on second. Here's the pitch. Down low, but he swings. Strike 2 call. Oh, boy. Kenny, we are streaming out of the Toronto area. We're down in the 6, in the T-Dot in Toronto. It was a beautiful day. I look outside. Of course, it's dark now. Just found you on the FYP. Thank you, Duke. I appreciate that. Here's the pitch. It's going to be skied up. This is in the air. Catch that. Catch that. And there it is. Bichette is going to catch it. Hoffman gets the save. Can you believe it? The Hoff gets the save. The Blue Jays win a must-win game as Boston and New York Yankees both came out with wins. The Blue Jays hang on. They come home with it. We are going to the series finale tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern time. We'll be live. First pitch just after 6:40. What a crazy game. This was madness. Varland comes away with the win. He goes to a 4-3 record. Barlow the loss, and Hoffman gets the save. The Blue Jays go 4 in the first, 4 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the seventh, 1 in the ninth for 12 runs on 12 hits. Cincinnati goes 1 in the first, 5 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the eighth for 9 runs on 15 hits. This game was insane. This was a whopper, but they get it done. 12-9 is your final. That's right. 12-9 is the final. Hoffman didn't blow it, which is absolutely incredible. Thanks, everybody, for a phenomenal night. So much fun. I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast. I will get the stream set up later tonight, I guess. So it is there. And you can check back our main page a little bit later on. You should see it there. Otherwise, 6:30 tomorrow, we will be here. And wherever you're watching, I hope you will join us. Thanks for all the support. And everyone can relax. Go have a drink. I'm going to go have some dinner. And we'll see you all real soon. From Sam at the Sam Will Be 12 Experience, good night. Great game. Go Jays, go. We'll see you tomorrow. Let's go.